we go.
How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Rants live watch party. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hope everybody got some tacos, some enchiladas, some great Mexican food today. Today, I'm joined with my friend Mike, a dear friend of mine that I've known for a couple years now, big fantasy baseball head, and big Philly sports fan. How you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing well, Colin. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm just ready to watch some A's baseball. Now, how are you feeling about this matchup tonight when it comes to the A's and the Phillies and the battle of Philadelphia teams?
Yeah, of course. Pretty good. I haven't watched the A's too much. I can't say.
Well, there's
I'm
some
not.
barn burners. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, we'll see how Sanchez has been tonight. He's been a little streaky so far this season.
Hmm.
Stuff is still there. Just kind of not locating like what he was last year. But the pitching staff has been a lot better since Don Mattingly's come by. So
Oh yeah, how do you feel about that so far? How do you feel about the Phillies so far early on this season with them firing Dombrowski and everything?
well, they haven't fired Dombrowski.
I mean, not Dombrowski, the manager.
Rob Thompson. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob Thompson. Rob Thompson.
Yeah, it was kind of a move that had to be made. It was kind of the only move they could make at this point. But sometimes that's all you need. They've won 6 or 7 since Don Mattingly's taken over. When Rob
Hmm.
Thompson took over for Joe Girardi 4 years ago, they were underwater and they went on the winning streak like this and they rode it up to the World Series. So maybe this is the spark they need. Mattingly's got some experience and see how it goes.
Now, do you feel confident about them moving forward and being able to really cut down that huge lead that the Braves have in the division right now?
Not particularly.
Yeah,
Um,
they're kind of running
they,
away with that right now.
they've
Shout
kind
out,
of
Matt.
they've kind of got to play at a 95 win pace at this point just to finish with wins in the high 80s. So, um, but the Mets blew a 11-12 game lead a couple years ago to the Braves, and that was in like August. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you'd be happy with a wild card spot right now, right?
Oh,
Basically.
of course. Yeah.
I feel like that's attainable. I mean, you guys are only 15 and 20. The season's it's still early on in the season. I don't see why the Phillies can't really get things going here. But how's everybody doing today? Let's get some roll calls in the chat. Who is here right now watching the game with us? We will be watching. What's up, Robbie? Rob D. Wilson. How you doing? Marco, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, guys. So what do you guys think the score is going to be today? Let's get some score predictions. What do you think, Mike?
I think Sanchez is going to be a lot better tonight.
Hey, JJ, what's good?
The whole pitching staff has been a lot better since Don Mattingly's taken over, so I think he figures it out tonight. I'll go with 5-2 Phillies.
Ooh, that's rough. 7-1 A's, JJ. I'm gonna say 6-4 A's. I got to give the A's a win. We got to get a win on the Rants Watch Live party because last week against the Kansas City Royals, it was a pretty brutal one there, losing in extra innings, Bobby Witt. But yeah, we're gonna get off the schneid and get a win on the Rants Live because we can't start 0-2. If we start 0-2, then the narrative is gonna start. Rants is a curse. We can't have that right now. But something I do want to talk about is a little Philly sports history before this game starts. And what do you think about the fact that the Phillies have 3 less World Series in Philadelphia than the Athletics, despite the A's not playing in Philadelphia since 1954?
Well, it's not a great feeling. A's maybe need to come back and we can claim those championships. No, it's not great, especially since we've got an owner that's willing to spend, and their real chance was in 23, and they were 2-0 on the D-backs in the NLCS, and they lost it, and their World Series opponent would have been a pretty average Rangers team. So,
yeah, the 7-8-9 tonight is kind of sketchy for me. I mean, we'll see. Brett Harris, he's getting like his first run of the season. Let's pull up this A's lineup.
I haven't looked at the Phillies lineup either.
But give me Austin Wynn's legacy game because he's fighting for his job. I agree, Rob. I'm excited to see what Austin Wynns does. I mean, he's been an automatic out. He knows that. We just acquired Jonah Heim, which is a big acquisition for the A's. I know that he hasn't really been too great for the Braves this year, besides the game he really had before he got DFA'd by them. Marco Polo, 5-4 A's, working with the stay from Mark Smith. Oh, hey, Mark, how you doing? I feel like they took me too many minutes to realize that was Mark in the chat. Thanks for coming by, Mark. But yeah, I'm excited. I really like the Jonah Heim acquisition that the A's had. They bring him home. He was a part of that A's team during the shortened 60-game COVID season, and he was a backup catcher for Sean Murphy, leading the A's to an ALS title. We know what happened in the ALDS, but we don't need to talk about that too much. But I really like that we're bringing Jonah Heim back. I mean, he hasn't been too great, but he is been better than Austin Wynns. He's better than Austin Wynns. That's just really how low the bar has been as far as the backup catcher position on the A's this year. And I know I don't even want to bring up Daniel Susac, but I feel like you have to mention it. They let him go in the Rule 5 draft, and which is what leaves us with this position. But you know what? It is what it is. I hope his dad comes back next to me too. Shout out James Heim. That guy was so awesome. He was in our OG A's chat back in 2020. He sent a lot of us his rookie card with the Ravens, and right there is the ALS standings. The A's currently have a 2-game lead on both the Mariners and the Rangers. The Astros 5 games back at 14 and 22, with the Angels only a game behind them at 13 and 23. And here is the NL East standings. Mike, do you have anything to say about this?
Well, it actually looks similar to the AL West, where the team up front has the only winning record in the division. The Braves have been on fire to start the season, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What was that?
I was going to ask how you. Oh, and there's Christopher Sanchez's numbers. What do you think about Mr. Chris Sanchez?
He's been good. Like I said, he's been a little spotty. You look at the WHIP of 1.51. That certainly does not look right, especially with an ERA under 3. He's basically been tight-roping a lot this season, but the stuff is still there, so I'm confident that he'll get back to what he's been the last couple of years.
No, for sure. And here's Luis Severino's number. He's 2-2 this year with a 4.46 ERA. Obviously, his numbers are a lot better on the road, which has me feeling a lot more confident about the A's going into tonight's game. He is coming off a great 7-inning outing at home last week. So hopefully he can continue that back on the road where he's definitely more comfortable, as I feel like most of the pitchers in the A's starting rotation are. And I'm excited to see if the A's can really get a W tonight. But I know I asked you about the Phillies when it comes to the Braves, but how do you feel about where they stand in the entirety of the NL East?
Well, the Mets being the worst team in the league certainly was a shock to me, especially considering
Asher.
I don't know if they're top three in payroll in some sort. We're top five, so definitely not been a good start for either one of us. Marlins and Nationals kind of been the same as they have the last few years. The Marlins have been like this for their franchise history, but Nationals
Two
have
World
not
Series
been.
titles, just as many as the Phillies.
They went on two unbelievable runs. It wasn't until I think a few years ago that they had made the playoffs like twice in their first 20 years, and both times they won the World Series. So it was pretty unbelievable.
And then they blew it up right afterwards.
Yeah.
Marlins.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I'm sure the Mets will turn around at some point. They've got too much talent not to. So,
yeah. Siphon. I don't care if there's a lefty on the mound. Cortez hits lefties. Geloff doesn't. McNeil is a professional hitter and can hit lefties. Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of the lineup that they have going tonight, to be honest with you. I don't know why we continue to not leave Cortez, and we continue to not have Carlos Cortez in this lineup, especially since last week, since the last Rants watch party. Carlos Cortez has had opportunities against lefties, and he's really performed in those situations. He had a big hit against the he had a big hit last week. I'm totally blanking on who the Royals. The Royals. Man, I'm out of it right now. He's having success against lefties, and they're still continuing to not put him in. I know it's like a matchup thing, but I mean, honestly, there's really not, like, you look at this lineup. I mean, I love what Colby Thomas is doing, but I don't see why you can't give Carlos Cortez the nod there as well. I mean, he should be getting more consistent ABs than he has been. I mean, the guy won AL Player of the Week about literally a week ago, and they're still not giving him consistent ABs. It doesn't really make sense to me. I love Geloff in there. Then that bottom of the lineup, Hernandez, Harris, and then Austin Wynns in the 7 hole. I mean, we're not going to see much more of Austin Wynns, but yeah, I would say this is on paper the worst A's lineup that they've put out all season. But I mean, we kind of said that about the game on Sunday, and they wound up putting 7 runs up on the Cleveland Guardians. So we never know. It's baseball. I'm still going to predict the A's to win because I'm being biased. So we'll see how things go.
As it usually is.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest. I hadn't even heard of was it Carlos Cortez? Is that his name?
Carlos Cortez. He was.
I hadn't even heard of him until like last week when MLB The Show gave him a card. Where did he come from?
He was on the Mets.
He was, and I still haven't heard of him.
No, yeah. See, 386 WRC plus, and yeah, he has had a small sample, but he has had success, and I do agree that they should be putting him in the lineup more. It's actually baffling how little run he's gotten over the last couple of weeks. I mean, he even came in last week, and he had 3 hits in the huge win that they had, and the first pitch is off. And Jay Willie batting .295. He's really bounced back since the slow start of the season that he had, which I love to see. Now, who's your favorite Philly right now?
Right now, trying to think of like maybe an under the radar type of guy, but they've all kind of been making me mad this year.
I mean, yeah, I guess everybody's been kind of lackluster for the Phillies so far this season, right?
Yeah, Schwarber and Harper have kind of been doing their thing.
Yeah, I love Schwarber. Schwarber's dope.
I don't know. One thing I just found out actually is that Jahan Duran is back from injury tonight, off the injured list. So that's pretty big.
Is he starting?
Jahan Duran?
Yeah.
He's the closer.
You're right. Dude, I'm making myself look silly right now. And there goes Jay Willie. He grounds out, but that's not the first. That's not all he's going to do now. I'm going to say Jay Willie goes deep tonight. But I saw your comment, Siphon. Yeah, I don't get why McNeil's not in this lineup either. He also has success against lefties. Here comes Brent Rooker.
I would say probably Brandon Marsh has probably been one of my favorites this year. I think he's hitting over 300. He's a pretty underrated player.
Yeah, Brandon Marsh. I liked him a lot when he was on the Angels too. Now I have a question for you guys in the chat. How long would you give Brent Rooker before you decide to give him a break for some of these guys that have been hitting a lot better? I know he's dealing with that oblique injury that he suffered a couple weeks ago at Yankee Stadium, but would you ever, if he doesn't start hitting soon, would you continue to, would you consider taking him out of the lineup? Or would you, do you think he's a guy that has to play every single day and you can't give him a break? You can't give him days off or give him some time off regardless. What's up, Hobbs? Thanks for coming by. How you doing today? Malachi Moore, teammate of Richard Sherman. That's an interesting nugget right there. Where are you at, by the way, in the broadcast? Have they thrown the pitch to Kurtz yet?
The first pitch was just thrown to Kurtz. He just fouled it off.
Okay, he's winding up. I give him a month. Yeah, I would say so too. Yeah, if you could like rewind like about maybe like 5 seconds, that'd be great. Yeah, I agree.
I'll just pause it. All right, I paused it as soon as the pitch was thrown. Let me know.
I'm on 0-1 right now. He just swung and missed that strike there. He just swung and missed that ball, which makes me 0-2.
Okay, I think we're pretty much good.
I agree. I think that if Rooker doesn't hit, if Rooker continues to slump like he is, I think you have to start giving some of these young guys who have been hitting well more opportunities, like Carlos Cortez and Geloff, if in games that he's not starting. Dang, that was a pretty lackluster inning, boys, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna come out here. Sevy's gonna come out. He's gonna have a 1-2-3 inning, and the A's are gonna get back to the plate. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Of course. That looked pretty better. Like last year, he hit 97 there on a sinker, so that looked pretty good.
Now you're convinced Kurtz is gonna be a Philly at some point, right? Big Amish from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Big Amish, that's right.
I mean, we've talked offline. We always joke that Nick Kurtz is going to go play for the Phillies, and then we're going to get Bryce Harper coming home on like a 1-year deal at the end of his career to
at age 39
in Vegas. Yeah, so like this 39-year-old Bryce Harper.
That's right, coming home. Yeah.
On this A's World Series team going for their 4th in a row. It's going to be sick.
I think Stott is also from Las Vegas, so you can take him off our hands right now if you want.
But Bryson Stott's your boy.
No. Nope.
What about Alec Baum?
No. They've been trying to trade Alec Bohm for, it seems like 2 years now, and they can't find anyone to take him. And he's in a contract year, and he's off to easily his worst start as a Philly. So not doing themselves any favor.
What is up? Right now he is like the bad Chris Davis. You have to keep playing Rooker. Yeah, I can see that case too. But also, I don't know, yeah, you're paying Rooker all this money too. But at what point does it become like a detriment to the lineup, in your opinion, to where you have to start playing these younger guys to really get like an offense going? Because I mean, I love Rooker. I feel like he's going to bounce back. But I'm just saying, in the case that he doesn't, I want to see what other guys in the lineup can do. You never know. Maybe that injury is just going to continue to linger throughout the rest of the season. Trey Turner, dude, former Washington National. I used to love watching him play when he was in DC.
He's probably the most disastrous contract we have at the moment.
How many years does he have left on his deal?
Like 7.
Yeah, it's like he's like our Lawrence Butler, but you're paying Trey Turner way more than we're paying Lawrence Butler.
Yes, a little bit.
What a play, baby! Nope. Tyler Soderstrom. They said he was lazy. Whoever started that narrative, not me, that he doesn't try, needs to take that back, baby. Tyler Soderstrom. Nice diving catch for the boy. You'll have to show the picture of Robbie and I. We met Tyler Soderstrom at a Ports game last year in 2021. It was sick. Dude, Schwarber. I have the worst feeling that Schwarber's gonna go deep or something.
I think the last time Severino pitched here, it was on the Mets in the playoffs a couple years ago.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Yeah, I think Harper and Castellanos went back to back off in that game.
Damn. No, what is your favorite moment? What is your favorite memory as a Phillies fan? throughout the years?
Definitely being in person to watch them win the National League 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, do you miss working there? Is it kind of sad not being at Citizens Bank every day anymore?
Yeah, I enjoyed going. It didn't feel like work, obviously. Just being at the ballpark is always a good feeling. So, yeah, I mean, I'm still sad. I still have people I stay in contact with, but time to move on. Maybe at some point I'll go back, but
I mean, you have to, Michigan, man. Speaking of Michigan, what a disgusting, nasty university.
yeah.
We like Michigan State instead. Rooker has always started really slow. He was hurt. He would pull out of it. I mean, I agree. I trust him. I'm trying to look at it from a like any possible scenario, just in case some reason he doesn't. But I do believe he will. It's more so me selfishly also wanting to see what everybody, especially the young guys at the A's, have lingering between the majors and AAA, seeing what they can do at the big league stage, so we can get a real idea of what we're doing here. Because like I do want to see, especially if I do want to see Bolte come up at some point. I'm excited to see what Brett Harris is going to do today. Just giving as many guys run, especially with some of the injuries that we have, like it's a great opportunity to do that. So that's why I'd also be fine with like not playing some of the guys that are really slumping. But I know baseball is like a rhythmic game. You have to really keep your you have to keep at it day in and day out, and you can be rusty if you don't get continuous ABs. I mean, you see what they talk about when it comes to the playoffs. A lot of the teams that had the number one seed, they usually falter once they get to the divisional round.
Braves.
Oof. I hope Matt's not watching this.
I hope he is.
So would you say you hate the Braves the most out of all the NL East teams?
When the Mets are good, it's the Mets. But
oh, Kurtz. You know, good effort, Kurtzy. I can't even be mad at that. Dude, I like Bryce Harper's his elbow pad or his strap or his sleeve. I like the Philly Fanatic. Oh no, it's his elbow pad.
Yeah, he always has something from the Fanatic on him. He's been done that for years.
Dude, can you believe that Bryce Harper's already been on the Phillies for as many years as he's been on the Nationals?
Yeah, this is year 8. I remember I think seeing the tweet from Jeff Passan jumping around in my living room when we signed him. Yeah, that was 8 years ago somehow.
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, being from the DC area, I remember everybody was really distraught and pissed off that he left us. Mm-hmm. But I remember there were a lot of people that had problems with Bryce Harper when he was in DC. A lot of them thought he was really egotistical and stuff. And so there were a lot of people, because of stuff like that, they thought he didn't have like the best attitude, that they were glad he's gone.
And he may have. I mean, he came up at 19 years old, and certainly has not been the case in Philly, but he's much older now. So.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, it would have been cool seeing him and Juan Soto on the same team together, like why they both hit their prime.
Yeah.
Even if it probably wouldn't have been for that long, it would have definitely been a sight to see. Like, let's see Adolis Garcia's number 244, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. How do you feel about Adolis Garcia? I mean, even though he was on the Rangers, I always liked watching him. He used to have a couple big games against the A's, like at least once a year.
It was a little bit of a panic signing, I think. He was one of the first outfielders to sign back in December.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the move at the time because it's just another guy who's in his mid-30s that's on the team now. And he's been all right. I mean, he's way better in right field than Castellanos was defensively, and he's already saved multiple runs in that aspect. But it's just a 1-year deal, so.
Mm-hmm. No, would you be down for them to bring him back?
Oh, there's Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh, first pitch.
Oh man, how'd you not score on that?
Yeah, right after you said that right as he swung. So I think you're like a second ahead of me probably. But here we go, bases loaded. This could potentially turn into a disaster here.
Would I be open to bring Adolis back? Certainly not at the moment. But our farm system is so bad, and we're not in a good spot at all, the farm system. So I'm not sure what they'd have to fill the spot again somehow next year.
Sorry, this is a Sevy masterpiece, a bloop, a walk, and then a 3-run homer in the making. Yeah. Peak Sevy. First 2 outs come pretty easily, and then it just kind of unravels from there. Say with 2-0s and 3-0s early as a tell. Yeah, I don't like too much about what we're seeing. Sevy has not allowed a grand slam in his career. 75 ABs. Please, not now. I would be kind of sad if he did that now. I'd be really upset. Dolis is 4 for 7 with a strikeout and a walk against Luis Severino in his career. Yeah, we need to get this one. But are there any guys in the Phillies farm that we should be looking out for just as baseball fans? That's
well, probably my favorite one is Gage Wood, who threw that no-hitter for Arkansas last year. He's looked pretty good in single A. I'm not sure what his timetable is, but he's a little bit older, being a college draftee. So, nope.
Uh-oh. Let's go. Warning track power, baby. Sevy gets out of it. Never a doubt. I knew Sevy would get out of it, man. He's always so reliable on the road.
That one may have been gone in Sacramento.
We run Philadelphia. Actually, that probably would have been gone in Sacramento, especially if it was during a day game. I mean, as me and many of the Ace fans in this chat right now know, that ball really loves to travel there, and they've given up a lot of fluky homers because of that Sacramento area. Dude, you should have seen this one that they gave up against the Rangers, Scott Barlow. This shit traveled. This shit traveled so far. Like, it would have been out. I feel like it would have stayed in the park and most of the other ballparks, except maybe Yankee Stadium, because you know how Yankee Stadium is.
Of course.
Yeah, dude, this thing just sailed. It was a game that against the Rangers that Nick Kurtz, he had that 2-run, that bases clearing bloop that wound up not mattering. I don't know if you probably don't know what I'm talking about, right?
I can't say I've watched a single A's game yet this year.
Well, you're watching one now, and I'm telling you, you are in for a treat. The best young core in baseball is right here.
I wish we could develop like the A's. We've developed almost no talent in the last 20 years. And you have to go back to Rollins, Utley, and Howard.
So you're just a bunch of moochers, basically.
Yeah, they have completely bought their way to all their wins in recent years. I guess you could say Rhys Hoskins had a nice little run, but they haven't developed a true elite hitter in 20 years. Pretty bad. Pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, so they haven't been anything since the 2008 World Series. Kind of sad.
They had that. The 2010s was dreadful.
Yeah, they went, what,
I think 12, they had 13 years? Five or six seasons of 90 losses at least. And John Middleton became the majority owner, wanted to spend money, and ended up getting some big guys, but still haven't gotten the job done.
I trust. I think they'll turn it around, trust me.
Well, I mean, I'm not expecting them to be like a 75-win team, but it's just, can they do it in the playoffs at some point? Yeah, they played the Dodgers well last year. They did. It's just they couldn't hit at the end, and the Dodgers just had more talent.
Yeah, it's the Dodgers league while just living in it, right?
Pretty much.
Colby Jack. 1-1 to Colby Jack right now. I love Colby Thomas. How's everybody feeling about Lawrence Butler in the chat right now? What do you guys want to do with him? I know a lot of A's fans have different opinions on him, but I want to hear what you guys have to say about him.
That was a lucky out.
Dang. I did not expect it to travel as far as it did when it came off his bat. I don't think they'll do it. Wouldn't mind if they sent Lawrence Butler down and got him some more runs, some more consistent run to maybe give his confidence back. But they won't do that considering they're paying the guy an average $9 million a year through 2031. So I don't think that's going to happen. And I was really high on Lawrence Butler and really expecting him to kind of like turn everything around, but dude, something in my head, just like a flip switch when he got a couple over the weekend, dude. He got thrown out. He got picked off at home for the 7th time this year. How do you get? What do you think about that, Mike? Getting picked off 7 times and was it before May?
On the base pass, Lawrence
Yes,
Butler
yes,
seven
dude.
times.
He gets caught sleeping all the time, and it's so frustrating. And it's always when there's a guy. It's always when they're really starting to get something going. They have 2 men on, including him. The last one that happened, it was first and third. It was already in a very frustrating game against the Guardians, and he just completely messed up the inning and just messed up the flow that the A's had going there.
Yeah, that's pretty excusable. How many stolen bases does he have this year?
Let's see.
Is it less than 7?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Probably.
Let's look up Lawrence Butler's stolen base. He's no Ricky Henderson, that's for sure. But then again, nobody's Ricky Henderson. He has 4 this season.
4 steals, 7 caught stealing.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, there it is. There's a graphic. Thank you, Booney. Shout out Booney, manning everything backstage. You're a lifesaver. 4 stolen bases. Look at those stats, Mike. 30 strikeouts and 100 ABs. Striking out at a 30% rate. 10 runs, 18 hits. Yeah, dude, he's been brutal to watch.
Yeah, 30%. He's probably towards the top of the league then in strikeout percentage.
No, he definitely is. 16 pitches, 6 outs. Yeah. These have been some pretty lackluster ABs so far by the Athletics. I'm hoping that this isn't the start of like the May slump that the A's have had trouble with over the last couple of years, because that's what the A's problem has really been. They've started off hot in both 2024 and 2025 in April. I mean, last year around this time, the A's were sitting at 20-16, and then they went on a 1-22 streak. I know that A's fans are tired of hearing about it because we've talked about it ad nauseum, especially as of late with that time of the year coming up, and we're just dreading that it doesn't happen again. But we'll see. We'll see. This upcoming stretch will be a sign to see if the A's have really grown and matured, and they've learned how to win games. They've already done that a lot this year. They've won a lot of games that they would not have won last year, that's for sure. And they don't really get blown out much, which you like to see. I mean, the heartbreaking losses suck, but I guess you would rather have the heartbreakers than you would just get blown out and lose 9-1. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I guess it depends. If you go down big early, I'll sometimes just turn it off, save my time. If you lose in heartbreaking fashion, it's like, I just invested 3 hours in this game. But yeah, it does show more competitiveness, I suppose.
No, that's true. So you went to the Phillies are getting blown out. They're gonna just turn the game off and get the hell out of there.
When they were in the midst of their 10-game losing streak, I will admit that there were some games I did not watch.
No, that's fair. I mean, there's definitely been some games over the last couple of years when I'm just like, yeah, man, I do not feel like watching this team today. I mean, you see the lineup coming out, and it's like Darmis Garcia and God, just all those horrible lineups that the A's had these last couple of years in Oakland before they moved to Sacramento, and before all the guys like really started coming up. And the only guy that was really exciting to look forward to was Zach Geloff.
Where are some of their guys tonight?
What's up?
Where are some of their guys tonight? Are they hurt?
Shea Langoliers is on paternity leave. He just had a child. That's why he's not here, and that's why Austin Wentz is still in the lineup. But he won't be in it for too much longer, I don't think.
Ooh, that was a good swing.
Bryson Stott, Vegas guy.
That'll bump his average up over 200. Over 200.
You sure you want to give him away now?
Well, no, because we don't have any. We have nobody to replace in our farm system, so maybe not yet. Maybe in the offseason. But he has certainly not panned out to be what I thought he would be.
Dude, you were a huge Bryson Stott guy a couple of years ago. I get it, dude. Everybody has those Everybody has a prospect that they fell in love with when they were coming up that just never really panned out. I mean, I could go on and on about these guys like that, but like, who are some Phillies guys that you really felt that way about? Yeah, the young core of Andrew, thanks for coming by. Yeah, the young core of Geloff and Blade, dude. There was that 50-win A's team when everybody thought Blade was like the future. I mean, I definitely like the flashes that Blade showed. They got him in the AJ Puck trade. Speaking of a guy of our conversation, AJ Puck. That's a guy I was really excited about. But yeah, who are some Phillies guys that you feel never really lived up to the potential that you were hyped about coming through the minors?
I'm not sure because we really just have not had that prospect where everyone gets hype about. Justin Crawford and Painter, they look pretty good this year for their rookie years. I'm not sure what they'll amount to be. I know Dominic Brown comes to mind in the mid 2010s. He was I think he reached number 3 in baseball at one point.
He just sucked. I kind of remember the name.
He played for 4 years and he was out.
Yeah, that's rough.
So I'm dying for that elite homegrown prospect. But
that Leo DeVries. I guess
yeah, Leo DeVries. Ooh, he should have challenged that pitch.
I hope Cosby doesn't cool off Cortez. I don't like it, matchup or not. I agree, Hobbs. The fact that Cortez has not been in the lineup the last week has been really frustrating. And tonight is a perfect night that you put him in the lineup. Like I said earlier, he's been hitting against lefties. There's no reason to not put him in. The numbers are there, albeit they're small, but in that small sample size, it's not like he has bad numbers against lefties. So you got to put him in there because his numbers are way better against lefties than some of the other guys that we throw out there day in and day out. And I know it's a defensive thing too. And I see why they have guys like Colby Thomas out there right now, because I know we complained about the same thing last week. And then Colby Thomas, he had a great catch against the Royals that really saved the game for them. And I get that, but it's just, it can be frustrating not having our hot hitters in there. Sev doesn't have it. Yeah, I'm not really feeling too hot about this. I mean, bases loaded last inning. Already have guys first and second, no outs in the second inning. Yeah, I'm kind of scared, to be honest with you, which is kind of a shame because I always feel really confident about Sevy going into a road start way more than I do when it comes to him starting at home. How's Luzardo doing? Former A, highly rated prospect.
His last 3 starts have been excellent. I don't know if he doesn't lead the league in strikeouts, but he's up there, and it's pretty amazing that his ERA is still over 5. A lot of bad luck, but he's been great, and they extended him last offseason. So
that was a 5-year deal, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, good for Luzardo, man. I'm happy he was able to really figure it out. I just think when it came to the A's, it kind of really ran its course.
And he's maintained his health too, which is big.
Yeah, he couldn't stay healthy with the A's. I think, they moved him out of the starting rotation. He would go into the bullpen, had a lot of bad outings there, gave up a home run at Yankee Stadium, and I feel like that was really just the end of it for him. And then they traded him for Starling Marte, which I was happy about at the time. I'd still do it. Being down Shea, it's crazy you leave Cortez on the bench. Exactly. You would think that you would want to start a guy like Cortez, who's been really hot, to really counter or really mitigate that loss of offensive power that you don't have from Shea not being in the lineup right now. I don't understand. I get the defense factor into it, but when you don't have Shea in the lineup, I feel like you have to favor offense.
Yeah, that was essentially a sack bunt.
Let's see if Sevy can get out of this. I'll be really impressed if he does.
The reason I'm not super high on Crawford is that I just don't know what he has in the power department. He's one of 7 or 8 qualified players that does not have a home run yet this year.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And we'll see how that limits him. Hopefully he can get some power.
Now, where do the Phillies rank as far as their farm system goes? The A's are at 18 or so right now.
Oof, I think it's bottom 5.
That's rough.
We really do not have anyone. And we've already, especially in the bullpen, ran through a bunch of new guys. I think they've already had to call up 3 or 4 guys from the minors since opening day.
So is that really what the Phillies' weakness is right now, is their bullpen?
It is rounded into form. A lot of things are rounded into form since Mattingly took over. It's really amazing how that works. But yes, their bullpen is a question mark. The offense, I'd say, is the biggest question mark.
No, it's very relatable when it comes to the bullpen. So yeah, if the A's were to win this game today, what do you think would be the success to that? You think just getting to the bullpen as early as possible, really?
Yeah. except Duran is back, so it kind of pushes everyone forward a little bit, and it kind of helps us out. I mean, the biggest thing I think would be shutting the offense down again. I mean, I think they got one hit a few days ago against the Marlins. So
Yeah, that's brutal. But I don't know. Are you ready? Dude, the Austin wins legacy game before he gets sent to the bench forever.
yeah, everyone, their offense, especially during that losing streak, was basically just a Schwarber home run every 3 games. Outside of him and Harper, nobody's been consistent hitting.
Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster, huh?
They went a lot of games in a row scoring like 2 runs or less.
Yeah, they have had streaks like that.
There goes Turner swinging at junk.
Yeah, you said that right before he swung, so I think you're like a second ahead.
I'll pause it again.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm not trying to like be that guy. I'm trying to keep us on the same track, for the people, for the viewing experience.
Yes, of course.
How's everybody doing today, by the way, in the chat? Everybody doing okay? Everybody's Tuesday going well? Sev comes through in a timely K. Never a doubt, Hobbs. Never a doubt. Sevy, he might be one of the greatest ace pitchers of all time, if we're being honest. You got Dave Stewart. You got Catfish Hunter, Raleigh Fingers, Eckersley when it comes to relievers, and you got Luis Severino. Shout out Luis Severino, man. It's going to be funny when he winds up not pitching in Vegas because his 3-year deal runs out after next season. Like he'll be purely just like a Sacramento A. Never pitched in Oakland. I'd be shocked. There's no way he's going to play and pitch in Vegas.
I do remember him signing that contract for 3 years.
It was like 3 years, like $67 million.
The timetable for the A's to move to Vegas was 3 years. It was like, oh,
he's literally that bridge guy for when the young guys get called up. Yeah, shout out. By the way, boys and girls, if there's any girls listening right now, shout out the young talent that the A's have in their farm system right now. Shout out Jump, shout out Arnold, shout out Lynn. They're going to be the next Mulder, Zito, and Hudson. What do you guys think about that take? Nobody swings on Sevy at 3-0.
That was a pretty good pitch.
Everything Sevy throws is good. He's got heat. Dude, I don't know what the camera was for the Phillies broadcast, but they just showed both Harper and Schwarber at the same time. And they both like wound up at like, it was like so in sync, bro. It was like some boy band type stuff. It was so sick. I feel like I was watching like Justin Timberlake in 1998.
Of course. Ooh, right off his foot.
Full count. Now, what's your opinion on the ABS stuff?
I like it. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I would really just prefer a fully automatic strike zone. I know that umpires would never agree to it, but the fact that you have to challenge like a correct or incorrect decision, I just, how about it be correct every time?
I disagree with that because I like how part of the game is about like stretching the zone. And if you had a completely automatic strike zone, then you wouldn't really be able to do that. Yeah,
it would pretty much eliminate catcher framing.
Which is a shame because, I mean, there's a lot of great framing catchers in the league. And to not have that be like, to not be able to use that as an asset would be kind of stupid. It's like the game within the game. That's what makes baseball such a beautiful sport. It's those little unwritten, like those little games inside the bigger game itself that not everybody notices, but it's the people that do notice it and can really follow that, like can really like appreciate just the little intricacies that come to baseball. And losing that from like a fully automatic strike zone would kind of suck. And then also we wouldn't get Aaron Boone yelling at umps anymore. We wouldn't get people getting tossed out for stupid things. Like, dude, that's the part of the game. He strikes out looking, baby. Look at that. Sevy, never a doubt. He gets out of the bases loaded jam. He gets out of first and second with no outs.
That's kind of stuff I'm talking about. You had second and third, your 1 and 2 hitters up. that you're paying $500 million to, and they both strike out. It's unacceptable.
Yeah. I hate ABS, but it grew on me. I get that. I like ABS when it works in the A's favor. That's when I like it. No, I get why they did it. There's things like that naturally come with them having ABS, but that like you don't like. But I feel like it's like a necessity. Wow, the Phillies are worse than the A's in the run position. What are the Phillies numbers when it comes to hitting with runners in scoring position?
That's a good question. I thought he was talking about the run differential. I think we still have the worst run differential in the league.
Really? What? Let's see this.
It was like minus 50. I don't think it's that bad now. They've won a few, but it was pretty embarrassing start. Pretty embarrassing month of April.
Minus 42.
Yeah. I mean, they had a stretch where they were just getting blown out like every day. I mean, like that losing streak, I think they went like 7 in a row. They lost by like 3 or more runs. That's why I said I turned it off half the time. It was
Carlos Cortez. Funny enough, to all the A's fans listening, the A's next two opponents, the Phillies and then the Baltimore Ravens, where they'll be playing at Camden over the weekend, have the second worst run differential at
Baltimore Ravens.
Did I say Raven? At Baltimore Orioles. Ravens suck, by the way. Max Crosby trade was stupid. They knew what was going on. The Baltimore Orioles have a minus 41 run differential, which is one better than the Philadelphia Phillies.
Really? So they're bad too.
The Orioles are on a 5-game losing streak, so if they don't pick it up this week, then the A's will be playing an Orioles team that's been on a slump lately, and they'd have to take advantage of that.
I thought they'd be a lot better. I wonder how Pete Alonso's doing.
Dude, shout out Pete Alonso. I'm sure you're happy when he left the Mets, right?
Yeah. Mets really retooled this offseason. They got rid of Alonso, Nimmo. They haven't really had any prospects pan out either. Vientos has not panned out. Bray Beatty's not panned out.
Carson Bench is going to work out.
Carson Bench, to be determined.
Okay, dude, this is an automatic out here. So Austin wins automatic out.
That's what you think.
Count your days, buddy. Count your days. Dude, Austin wins sucks. I told Booney if Austin wins hit a home run last weekend, I would do this next Rants live party naked. That's how confident I was he wasn't going to do this. He wasn't going to hit a home run. And guess what he didn't do? Hit a home run. You have a better chance at winning the lottery than Austin wins hitting a homer. Maybe a little bit of an exaggeration, maybe not. Look at those numbers. Yep, and he swings that trash.
His best changeup in baseball, right there.
Austin Wins was struck out of that at anybody's pitch, anything. That is a nasty pitch, though. 88-mile-an-hour changeup. His Austin Wins batting average drops from 86 to probably like 82. 0.082.
The Phillies broadcast is showing the stats leaders NL strikeouts. Sanchez and Luzardo were 2 and 3.
Who's number one?
Misarowski.
That makes sense.
But yeah,
Daryl Hernandez.
Luzardo's number 3 in strikeouts in the NL, and his ERA is over 5. So he's some weird numbers there.
Yeah, that's just unlucky. I'd love to see. I'm sure his baseball savant page is an interesting look.
Yeah, it's still red. So he'll come back down eventually.
Sanchez, 1.5 ERA at home, 6.97 on the road. He's like the anti-Sevy. Good take. Hey, challenge that.
I saw that. He was frustrated by that, and he still didn't challenge it.
See, it's stuff like that why I don't want to get rid of an automatic strike zone. Yeah, it sucked, but I love the human element of that. Man, I wish the A's had a good young first-round draft pick at catcher. Tell me about it.
What's he referring to there?
Daniel Susac. He was our first round pick a few years back, and we didn't put him on the 40 man over this past year, and he got picked up by the Giants in the Rule 5 draft, and he's been killing it for him.
Yes.
The only dude doing anything on the Giants, actually.
Another great changeup.
Yep. This is going to be like a 2-1 game, isn't it? He's been efficient, too. 8 outs in, only 26 pitches. This isn't looking good. He's got to start extending these at-bats. We kept Joey Estes over him, dude. An Estevez for the best of us. Shout out my Seinfeld fans out there. Yeah, dude, Joey Estes sucked. Pitched like one game at the beginning of last year, was horrid, and got sent down. Let's go, Brent Harris. Let's go, Brett Harris.
Did I hit him? I did hit him.
Yeah, the A's got to start getting these at bats. The A's got to start really working these at bats. When way too many easy ones for Sanchez so far, and at this rate, dude, he's going to go 7 at least. Jay Willie's up though. Hey guys, everybody in the chat, you too, Mike. Give me your favorite. Let's list some guys that played for both the Phillies and the Athletics. Who's some Phillies A's guys?
Ryan
Madsen. Obviously you got Luzardo,
yeah.
You got who else?
I like how Madsen came to my mind first before Luzardo.
That's funny. It's like your brain hasn't updated yet. That's me when it comes to thinking about NFL players.
I actually don't know.
Jay Willie, baby. After this half inning, I'm gonna look up a list of guys that played for both the A's and the Phillies to really see what we're doing.
Okay. I know there's going to be some names that are like,
I wonder who the best A's Phillies guy is when it comes to career WAR, combined with both of them. I wonder who the most if you thought about him, you think about him when it comes to you think about him with the A's and the Phillies. I wonder what guy that would be, just off the top of my head. I'm sure there's people in the chat. Wait, wasn't Brent Rooker a Philly?
No.
Wait, he was a Twin. Brent Rooker.
Was Pedro Feliz an A?
Was he?
I know he was a Giant. He may have been a Giant.
No. Why the hell did I think that Brent Rooker was on the Phillies? I was at the Estes start 18-3. Yeah, that was horrible. Wasn't that against the Mets? Yeah, Reggie Jackson didn't play for the Phillies. He played for the Angels at the end of his career, though. 1 year at the Orioles, too. Matt Stairs, yes. Matt Stairs did play for both.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, the A's love getting things going with 2 outs in the inning. Oh, we got somebody from you guys. Oh, dude, Christian Pache.
Oh, yes.
He was with you guys for a little bit, too.
Who could forget about Pache? Ooh, that's...
Dang it.
That was unlucky.
Joe Blanton. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Saw him pitch for the Bananas last year.
That's sick. Dude. So basically, this game so far has been failing with runners in scoring position. That's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
But at least A's were at least able to get to Sanchez a little bit.
Sanchez has given up a few hard hit balls. They've just all been right at guys. That's kind of been the story with him this year. That last sinker was 98 miles an hour, so that was encouraging to see.
Let's see, guys that played for the Phillies and A's. Any other guesses before we look up a list?
Oh, Jake Diekman.
Diekman, dude. Shout out Jake Diekman. You had a crazy run with the A's in like 2020. You know, we talked about the 2020 A's earlier, but like with the kind of the Jonah Heim. But yeah, dude, Diekman was also a big part of the reason why the A's were able to capture the division in that short season. He was money.
Yeah, you can go ahead and name some guys.
Wasn't TJ McFarland a Philly, or am I not? Am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't recognize that name.
This is a good one, dude. Joe Morgan played one season with the Phillies in '83, and then one season with the A's in '84. For all you immaculate grid people out there, next time Phillies A's comes up, Joe Morgan.
Yeah, I didn't know Joe Morgan played for us for a year, I guess.
Good old Knapp played for him too.
A little before my time.
I feel like the whole A season is guys striking out or hitting bullets right at people. Yeah, that's exactly what it's been, especially when it comes to 2 outs in the inning. It feels like they're really about to start getting things going. They're going to get a guy in with runners in scoring position and lines right out to the outfielder. And it looks really good off the bat, too. Nick Punto, dude, that's a name I have not heard in so long.
I don't remember him on the Phillies either. Nick Punto. I remember the name, just
Jimmy Fox played for the Phillies for one season. Dwayne Murphy did. Brandon Moss. Jeremy Giambi. He was safe, by the way.
Yes. Oh, yeah, they traded him. Wasn't that Moneyball? They traded him to the Phillies?
I believe so. Yeah. Tito Francona. Matt Joyce. I haven't thought about that guy in a long time. Oh, here's a good one. Looking at this list. AJ Hinch. 3 years with the A's from 98 to 2000. 2004 with the Phillies.
I like that.
And Dick Allen.
Ooh, this is a close pitch right here. Ooh. What's that? 0.1 of an inch?
Oh,
0.1 of an inch.
Dang. Aramis Garcia played for both of them. He's like one of the first guys I think of when I think of like.
Oh, how about that?
A's teams. Damn it.
Look at that.
That's a moonshot.
0.1 of an inch between a strikeout and a home run.
Damn, that's rough, boys. You suck, Mike.
Thank you.
Okay, wrap it up. We can end the stream. Game over. Bryce Harper.
With runners on. He's been on fire. Harper's been on fire.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably you can't get mad at it when something like a guy like Bryce Harper's just doing that because he does that to everybody. But damn,
still killing it.
It's just frustrating when something like that happens after you fail to score in the top of the first 3 innings, especially when you had chances to.
Well, we hit bases loaded and 2-1 the last 2 innings.
Yeah, you can definitely say the same thing.
Whoa, challenge that one.
Don't challenge that. Don't challenge that. Don't challenge that. Don't challenge that.
Do players just forget or something? Because I mean, he was they're visibly frustrated after that pitch. It's not like they know it's not a strike, and then I think they just forget sometimes.
Oh, they definitely do. I'm curious to see as the years go on, how much more often the challenges will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you heard anything about what the Phillies strategy is when it comes to using ABS? Because when it comes to the A's, Kotze said that the A's can do it; they're free to do it whenever they want, like throughout the entire game. He's giving them that liberty.
Yeah, I think it's something around the same here. I know Mattingly hasn't said anything.
That was brutal, but that was a tank shot. Jay Willie, never a doubt. I love Jay Willie. Now, where do you think PNC Park? I mean, not PNC, but where do you think Citizens Bank Park ranks among the ballparks in baseball?
Stadium design is beautiful. I think it creates for an excellent postseason experience because the fans are pretty close to the field. The area itself, I mean, it's kind of out of the city. There's really nothing around it except parking lots and the other stadiums.
There's a nice setup that you guys have up there.
The accessibility is very nice.
Teams need 4 challenges. I agree. I can see them definitely tweaking with it as the years go on. I think the current number that they have is 2 challenges right now, 2, 3. I think I can see it definitely going up. But yeah, dude, it's a nice complex. When I visited PNC, I keep saying PNC. I visited Citizens Bank Park in 2023 with Matt and Patrick, as you know, and I really liked it.
Was it 23? Because I would have been there.
Yeah, or 22.
22.
Yeah, it was 2022. The A's won 1 out of 3. They do it so fast they do it so fast. No reason to have so few. I agree. I do like though the rare occasions where both teams run out of ABS challenges like halfway through the game, and it just goes back to how it was beforehand. It's like a nice little refresher of what baseball was like before this year. That happened in the one Astros game. I believe it was actually the game that Rooker hit the walk-off bomb when both the A's and the Astros used their challenges. They all lost their challenges like right before, like by the 5th inning, and they couldn't do anything about it. It was kind of fun to go back to that. Okay, Mike, I'd be remiss to ask, with the A's playing the Phillies and you being a guy that's been around Philly, what do you think is the best Philly cheesesteak place? I mean, come on, you knew this was going to come up at some point.
It's really a tough question. I think the only one I went into in the city was Geno's. Oh, I know the answer to this. It's a small place. It's kind of like right in the middle of the neighborhood in this little tiny shopping complex. It's called Gooey Louie's.
Gooey Louie's.
Yes, if anyone ever gets to go to Philly, that's the place I would recommend. Not Geno's or Pat's.
Why is that? Is that like the casual tourist place? Because when I went there, I tried both, and I think I liked the Geno's more.
Yeah, Geno's is good. It's very good. But yes, they're 2 of the more touristy spots with all the neon lights and stuff. But
that's cool.
Gooey Louie's, where from what I remember, it was very thinly sliced, and they gave you a ton of meat on it. Yeah, that was my favorite.
No, that's cool. I'll have to remember that for whenever I go up there again. Maybe next time the A's play like a weekend series in Philadelphia. Because it definitely would be cool to go back.
2 years from now.
Yep. Yeah, it kind of sucks the A's schedule doesn't really. Philly cheesesteaks on top. I agree, Caitlin, my sister. Shout out to her. Thank you for watching. I love Philly cheesesteaks, my favorite food. I don't know how many I've eaten over the span of my life, but man, dude, I could never get enough of Philly cheesesteaks.
Ones that they made at the stadium were really, really good too.
Oh yeah, I did get one when I was at Citizens Bank. Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't remember what the name of it was, but
Actually, there's two different kinds. There's probably Campos, maybe. There's
It was
actually two different kinds. They have ones that they serve in the suites in the Hall of Fame Club. Those ones
yeah.
are a lot better, in my opinion. They're delicious.
Yeah, I think I had the one. I think the place was when I was there. It was in left field.
Ashburn Alley, maybe.
That might have been it. I mean, it was 4 years ago at this point, but
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah, it was either Tony Luke's or Campos. I think that's the two we have there.
Oh, I think it was Tony Luke's. That's what I had. That place was good.
Yeah, I think that's like more of a chain, I think, in the area. But
Hey, Mia, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. You unfortunately have not missed too much, but Luis Severino did give up a solo shot to Bryce Harper. Thankfully, it was only a solo shot. But let's score some runs now.
how's my audio coming in, by the way?
It sounds fine.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like laptop microphone, but like you're chilling.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that fancy setup like you.
It's okay. When you do the same, when you start doing Phillies watch parties, you will, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Come on, man. How are you feeling about the game so far?
I mean, they've left 5 guys on already, but I'm glad Harper broke through there. He really has looked pretty good, considering he'll be 34 at the end of the season. So
He's first. He has to be first ballot, right? Like, there's no question.
yeah, he has to be. I mean, he's absolutely been worth every penny of that contract. Eight straight seasons of like 850 OPS. It's unbelievable.
Now, what do you think? This is one of the more interesting debates, along with Justin Verlander. What do you what hat do you think he has on his plaque? Do you think when it's all said and done, he'll have the Phillies hat? And everybody in the chat, I'd love to hear your opinions too. When Bryce Harper gets into
Harper,
when Bryce Harper gets into the Canton, we have a Phillies hat.
Has to have a Phillies hat, especially he's got another 7 years on his contract. I mean, he'll be a Philly for double the amount of time that he was a National when it's all said and done. So I would be.
You think even now he's already done enough to cement that he like? You think if he retired today and he got into the Hall, you think it'd already be a Phillies hat?
Yeah, just because I think he's had more like postseason moments.
Yeah, it's fair. And he was able to break through and actually get to the World Series with the Philadelphia Phillies.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Hobbs. We're not in too bad of a spot. They just need to start really scoring. They need to actually just start hitting these runs, and I think they'll be good. Yeah, it's probably Phillies or I don't think he'd do a blank hat, a blank cap.
I think Schwarber's a question mark too. If he hits 500 home runs, it's going to be hard.
I was thinking that
not to put him in.
What's he at now? He's close to 400.
I think he just hit 350 like last week.
Yeah, I know he hit a milestone one not too long ago.
So I mean, he's still got one of the fastest bats in the league. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to hit 500.
I mean, every 500 player, every player that's hit 500 homers in their career that didn't do steroids is in the Hall of Fame. So
I saw a stat the other day that he actually has outpaced Babe Ruth in terms of games played, home runs.
Really? That's an interesting stat. Come on, Colby. Dang.
Yeah, Sanchez is looking better too.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be an interesting one. I feel like when that time comes for Schwarber, I can see a lot of baseball fans being like, why is Kyle Schwarber being talked about for Hall of Fame consideration? But then like you'll like look at his numbers and be like, okay, wow, he really did have like a great career, and he actually does deserve to be in these talks.
Yeah. And you wouldn't guess it with his average, because his career average is probably 230, if I had to guess, 240. But
he's like a power guy, so
yeah. He makes up for it with all the home runs he hits. So
Schwarber's awesome.
It's really just Turner with the long contract that's been a disaster.
That was a lackluster inning there.
And so is Castellanos, but luckily he's gone.
Has he signed anywhere?
He's on the Padres. I believe he was hitting under 100 last week when I checked. So he's cooked. He might not be getting too many more deep drives to left.
Yikes. I love the reference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a brutal inning by the A's there, guys. A lot of short ABs. Didn't really get to Sanchez the way he wanted him to. Couldn't really capitalize on that momentum that they had started to build the prior inning. Just feels like one of those nights, honestly. Let's look at Schwarber's stats while we're in between innings. Career-wise, he has a 20.6 WAR, 1,077 hits, and 4,671 ABs, 351 homers, batting .231 for his career.
The fact that like almost 35% of his hits are home runs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, he played in all 162 games last year. Wow. All-star, 56 homers.
Yeah, I wasn't too upset with that contract last year, the extension, just because he's still got one of the fastest bat speeds in the league. So I don't see him.
I love how
being bad.
I love his random 1 year. I love how 2021 is just this random year where he split time between the Nats and the Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, man. I love stuff like that. Now, if you were like in Philadelphia, like what would you recommend somebody who's visiting to do, like non-sports stuff?
Well, if you're into history,
I mean, it's a lot of it there.
The Liberty Bell, Betsy Ross House, Independence Hall. Some stuff to do around there around the holidays. They've got a big tree they bring in. They've got an ice skating rink, sort of like New York, but
yeah, that's a brutal challenge.
A lot of history there. A lot of museums and stuff if you're into that.
Yeah, I definitely want to go see that stuff a lot. Like whenever I go back there, because we only stayed around like the sports complex. Mm-hmm. That was a brutal challenge. A's are now out of challenges for the game, so it's back to old baseball. Nice play, Brett.
Severino already up to 71 pitches.
Look at Jonah Heim right there, wearing number 15. It's good to have him back. Literally, all he has to do is breathe, and he'll be better than 29. His name shall not be spoken. A powerless lineup card by Kotz tonight, yeah. This is one of the worst lineups that they put out all season, so we just need Shea back. But hey, the plus side, the dad power that Shea is going to have when he comes back is going to be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you see there, Bohm is in a contract here, and he's got 157 average, 429 OPS. He's just been absolutely dreadful as he gets a base hit right there.
Dude, all your boys are killing us so far tonight. Everybody you've slandered has gotten a hit right afterwards.
Yeah, I guess I got to keep doing it.
I mean, that's how isn't that how baseball works? That's how it always was for me and Rob when we talk about Tony Kemp and all those guys like that. They always prove you wrong somehow.
One of our big prospects, which I forgot about, is Aiden Miller. He has not played in the minors yet this year because of chronic back problems. He's 21 years old. So
what the hell did he do?
I don't know, but it's just another
is that a Phillies problem though, or is that that's just some fluke garbage?
It's just a fluke thing. It's just the fact that one of our top prospects probably may not pan out because of stupid stuff like that. And he was supposed to be the Bohm replacement, but
Austin Wynn's fucking us over knowing he's getting DFA tomorrow. Yeah, I mean he has to see the writing on the wall. I've always wondered how athletes feel when that stuff like when stuff like this happens. Like some guy gets acquired that's clearly gonna just take your job, but like you can't leave. You're just kind of stuck with it. Like Austin Wentz just has to sit in this, knowing that he's cooked. I mean, what else can you really say? He's Don't worry, guys. We have Hernandez and Wins up next inning. It's gonna be crazy being. It's gotta be crazy being Wins right now, knowing he's 100% gone. Yeah, it's just this weird situation to where he's playing because Shay's out on paternity leave. If Shay didn't just become a father or didn't just have a kid, Wins would have been gone already. I think so, at least. Well, he wouldn't be starting at least tonight. They would have still gotten Heim anyway. So, but yeah, Wins is gone. So, yeah, it sucks having to watch him tonight during the awesome Rants live party. But knowing that he's not going to be here for much longer is a really sweet sight to see because that dude's been an automatic out. And I mean, this guy was the backup catcher on that 2018 Orioles team. But yeah, the one that went 47 and 115. He was the backup on that team. Austin Wins, man. Dang.
Harris couldn't hear that.
Nice play to keep it in the infield, though. That's a tough play.
Crawford's pretty good at that, just slicing outside pitches, putting them in play.
Yeah, the A's. That's something the A's are really good at.
But it's very Luis Ariz, Jacob Wilson.
Hey, look what Rob D's saying.
Awesome. I'll be here.
You guys got to meet up. When's need to go? I agree, Mia. He's gonna be gone soon. He's gonna be gone soon. Severino vintage 4-inning pitch disaster class. I'm actually surprised it's not worse yet, considering all the runners he's led on base. We are cursed at third. Yeah, I mean, third base is definitely their biggest hole when it in the A's lineup right now, especially with Muncy being hurt. I know the fan base was already really hit or miss when it comes to Muncy to begin with, but yeah, with him being hurt now, was playing Brett Harris there. I know Sam and Rob, two great guys, a part of this network, have talked about putting Geloff there. Can be gone soon be next inning, please? Hopefully tomorrow. Heim is in Philly right now, Mia, so hopefully he is starting tomorrow. Because I want to see Heim play. But yeah, if you guys are paying attention to the I would like to see Tommy White this year. I'm excited to see what he could do. Just get all the young guys down in AAA, give them a chance, especially if we have guys injured or slumping in the majors. Just see what everybody can do, see what we have. But yeah, what the A's are doing right now when it comes to third base, you see that they're playing a lot of guys at third base now. They started doing that last week. Like Leo DeVries in Midland right now, they've been playing him at third base the last couple of days to see what he can do there. And I think that's just a telltale sign of what they think about the future of third baseman with the A's.
I'd be shocked.
What are you saying?
I'd be shocked if Severino didn't throw a slurve here. No, he actually didn't.
Phew. Good job, Colby. But yeah, I'm interested to see how the A's infield lines up over the next couple of years as Leo DeVries comes up. See what they do with McNeil. Maybe they move Muncy over to second, play DeVries at third. There's a lot of options they can do. There's a lot of options there, thankfully. We'll see what Tommy White. Maybe Tommy White's the answer. They have a lot of young hitters with upside in AA and AAA that I would like to see them get run before they ever trade them. Because I'd be remiss to see what they at least have. Because God forbid we have like another like Susak type situation. Like if these guys are going to thrive, I would like to have them get a chance with the A's first. And I know there's a chance of that potentially like tanking their value. Because say they come up and they stink, kind of could lower their trade value, but also they're still young, so I can't imagine it would hurt it that much. Come on, man. Please get Schwarber out. Muncie is not a third baseman. Hoping his finger is not a lingering issue. Lineup needs him back to what he was in April. I agree. I mean, we've all seen what Muncie's done at third base. His throws are horrific. I mean, the amount of times that Nick Kurtz has bailed his ass out early on in the season is abysmal.
Where's Muncie at?
He got hurt. He got hit with a pitch like last week, so he's been on the IL. But like this guy cannot put his defense is really suspect, and Kurtz bails him out a lot at first. So honestly, if they moved him over, if his bat, if you can just start getting hits and they move him over to second, he has been. I've been real pass ball. Thankfully that didn't go to the backstop. Yeah, I'm really impressed with how Kurtz has been defensively at first base. He has been very Ollie-like. But yeah, like watching Muncie at third makes you miss the days of Chapman and Olsen at the corners there. That was such a fun defensive tandem to watch.
This is about to be Severino's 90th pitch in the fourth inning.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what Kotze does here. Are you sure he's out? What do you think about that?
It did sort of look like it. I don't know. Bohm actually looked like he went out of the baseline. And it doesn't look like they're challenging it.
Thanks, Donnie. Hey, I'll give Sevy credit. He's letting a lot of guys on via walks and giving up hits, but he's limiting the damage. He's only giving up that one solo shot. So
well, he may have been safe. I can't believe they even challenged that, especially with Harbor coming up.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, Robbie. That was kind of stupid. I don't know why he went to go tag him running to third instead of just stepping on the damn thing. Hey, Rob, get in here. Come hang out with us. Come vibe with the boys of Rants Fantasy Baseball. I'm sorry for your loss, by the way. Losing to Stefan like that.
Oh, that loss. What are you
That's
talking about?
The worst loss in any Phillies loss you'll ever take.
That was. I'll never recover from that one. I don't know what happened. Just too many guys with blow up starts.
It happens. Shout out Sevy. Now, would you guys keep Sevy in for the fifth inning? Or would you take him out? I know early on in the season we talked about how Kotze was not letting guys go long enough, but he's sitting here at 90 pitches. He's giving up. He's letting a lot of guys on. Do you trust him to continue that for another inning, or do you guys want to take him out and go to the bullpen? Whatever works, Rob D. You're always welcome. You have the link if you want to join. No pressure, though. But yeah, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to keep Sevy in for another inning, or do you guys want to take him out? They just need to get some runs going. We need to get some runs on the board. 1 hit in 4 innings. Dude, we can't lose when Jenny's on the mic. She's been our good luck charm. Costi will put Tyler Ferguson in here. Yeah. Definitely going to see him. How is that guy back up? He was awful. Yeah, he was pretty horrific. But I mean, when you see what Luis Morales is doing, I mean, I guess the bar is literally in the ground. So I mean, we knew the A's bullpen was going to be kind of shaky this year. Come on, Sadi.
Pretty long game so far for 1-0. A lot of base runners.
Right.
Scoring.
Dang. That was a nasty pitch inside.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how good he is with really only 3 pitches. The sinker, changeup, slider. That's all he throws.
Yeah, I feel like you'd rather have a guy that was nasty. You'd rather have a guy that has like 3 great pitches rather than a guy that has like a full arsenal. But I'd rather have 3 great pitches than like 5 good pitches.
That's pretty much what he's got.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm not sure anyone gets more swings and misses on a changeup than he does.
No, he's filthy. Let's see. What are the pitching matchups for the next 2 days? We got Springs versus Wheeler tomorrow. Springs is obviously having a great year, but Wheeler's tough. And then we got Ginn versus Painter. How are you feeling about that from the Phillies' perspective? Wheeler and then Painter going. Obviously, we know what Wheeler is.
Well, both guys are still coming off of injuries. I think Wheeler's making his 3rd start tomorrow. He's looked good, but both their velocities are still a little down. Painter lost like 2-3 miles an hour since before his Tommy John, so hopefully he can get it back up.
I see what you're saying.
Still look pretty good though for a rookie.
Austin wins. Nice, dude. You're gone soon, buddy. Yeah, look, he looks so dejected, poor guy. He knows Jonah Heim's going to take his job.
We had to send our backup catcher down after like a 1-for-30 start or something. Yeah.
A 1 pitch out. Nice.
Chris Sanchez is not the guy you want to face with your major league roster spot on the line.
Oh, hell no. That was a horrible at-bat. How many times can you whip out a changeup, Austin? Not enough. Anything but a complete game shutout here. It's looking that way.
Oh my god, I read that it's CSGO.
He did say CSGO. My friends have been playing CSGO the last couple of days. I don't play, but I've been watching them. It's fun watching them like yell at each other.
I've never played that.
Wins at the plate is as predictable as jerks and Profar throwing an error to second base. Yeah. I'm going to the local gunsmith for educational purposes. Holy shit. Yeah, he's bad. Profar is bad. We don't need to talk about the wild card game when he didn't get hit by the pitch. But dude, Sanchez is just making easy work of this lineup. This has been horrible. But hey, man, the Rants like the watch party. We're sending Austin Wins off right.
If you want to give me 5 seconds, oops, I'm gonna go get another drink.
Go for it. Can we DFA the entire lineup? Yeah, they should. I mean, this is the worst lineup they put out there. Got Hernandez wins and Harris hitting all back to back to back. It's like makes it like, do you even want them to win? Then you don't have guys like Cortez in the lineup. When's he going to be used for experimental NASA projects? That'd be better than him playing catcher. That's for damn sure. Send him to the military or something. Send him to Elon. Elon likes space. Send him there. That was a daddy hack. Let's not give up a home run this time. Cortez isn't allowed to play versus left-handed pitchers. Can't let him show up Butler and Soderstrom. That's exactly. Funny thing is, Butler doesn't even play either, which is rightfully so because that guy can't hit shit. I mean, I will say over and over again tonight, why Cortez is not playing, especially when you look at that bottom of the lineup, is very frustrating. You have Shea out on paternity leave. He needs to play. You have to count. I get they're looking at it from a defensive perspective, but when your best bat so far this season is not playing and he's not in, like you have to. I feel like when your best bat of the season, your best bat so far this year hasn't been in, and he's gone. You have to have your better offensive guys like Cortez to counter that. Like, there's no excuse to have a bottom of the lineup of Wins, Hernandez, and Harris. It's just stupid. Blade has been going crazy this year. He's been going off for the Reds. I'm happy for him. Fortunately, he just didn't really have a place on this team anymore. I know it sounds weird saying that when you have guys like Butler not hitting that can't hit a beach ball right now, but I just feel like Blade has him and they just kind of like outgrew each other. I feel like they would rather give just the young guys a chance. On a serious note, we are swinging away from being in it. We are. I will give them that. They've been they haven't been getting the hits, but it's baseball. It just takes one swing to get them back in this. Sevy, he's been able to limit the damage. This is probably his last inning. If he even makes it through, he's at 2 outs. This is probably his last inning, which is fine. I'll take 5 from Sevy. 5 1-out innings, 1 inning.
Stressful of 5 inning 1 runs.
Right?
Or 1 run of 5 innings I've ever seen.
Yeah, what is Sevy's stats rate so far today? I'm ready for the 3rd time around the lineup. Hopefully he does some damage. Yeah, they have to. They really have to get to Sanchez before they start getting this bullpen, before the Phillies bullpen starts coming in. Let's get that pitch count up and do some damage. Dang it, dude. You just can't have a clean inning. Has he had a clean inning yet? A 1-2-3 inning?
I think so.
And he's given up hits, but he's so far been able to limit the damage. I'm ready for Lawrence Butler to pitch hit versus Johan Duran. That would be such a disaster. Marsh breaks against the A's, bro. Every time he does, dude, that guy, dude. Brandon Marsh on those Angels teams like 5 years ago, they used to be pissed. They used to piss me off. Like, those Angels teams weren't good, but they just had so many pesky guys that would drive me crazy. Him, Tommy LaStella, I know he was an A for a little bit. David Fletcher, that guy killed the A's. David Fletcher.
Scott Barlow's coming in next.
Scott Barlow FC.
They showed him on your screen.
They did. Scott Barlow FC, stand up, baby. Shout out to Philly A's. Philly's real team. You like this, Mike? The old Philly hat, the 1925 away uniform with the cool, cute little elephant.
That is pretty cool.
Mike's smirk is killing me. No, Mike's funny. Mike's a cool guy.
I got when the A's were in town 2 years ago, they were giving away the old logo and there's a side patch that said City Series, and it had the old A's logo and the old Phillies logo. I still have it at home, but I don't have it with me. That'd been cool to wear tonight. But
there we go, baby. Good for Sevy. Take him out. Good outing. Gave up 7 hits, only 1 run. Obviously not like the cleanest outing, but you limited the damage, and that's all you can really ask for. Sometimes it's not pretty, but if you're still giving us a chance to win, then I can't be too mad about it. Good on you, Sev. Offense just needs to come through.
Is that right up at the top? Brett Harris, 1 game?
Yeah.
Like, this is his season debut tonight?
Yeah, this is his first game of the year.
Yeah.
Unless he played the other night and I just missed it. But yeah. All things considered, I'm happy for Sevy going 5. Me too. We have 4 innings of less than penned hitches for 3 A's outs. Yeah, dude, these at-bats so far have been horrific. Dude, if Cott stays serious, he won't throw MLJ out there in a game like this. Especially in a night where the Phillies are hitting. If the Phillies are hitting Severino, what are they going to do to Mark Leiter Jr.?
You guys have Mark Leiter Jr. in your team?
Yes, he's horrible. He's horrible.
Was he a Met? What team was he? No, he was a Yankee.
He was a Yankee. That's what this team needs, is a chance for the offense to win you games. 1 run through 5 sets up the offense beautifully. Yep. this loss, if they do not win this, wind up not winning, they don't come through, get that big hit. I don't blame this on Sevy. He did his job. It wasn't the prettiest outing. He gave up hits, he gave up walks, but he was able to manage that, not cause a lot of damage, and giving us a chance to win. Let me see Kunal and Harris. Yep. Got to give us some JK-47. Will be huge for the Rants watch party.
Having 1 run on 7 hits in 5 innings is pretty dejecting.
Yeah, you just can't come through. I mean,
especially when Sanchez has only given up 1 hit.
Yep. No, Sanchez is killing us. He's just mowing us down. It's been horrible.
Yeah. 4 of the 5 innings, he's thrown less than 10 pitches.
Yeah, dude, if it's at this rate, it's going to be a complete game shutout. Okay, let's start getting this guy out. What's his pitch count right now?
51.
Yeah, 51 in the 6th inning. That's horrible.
He's got half of what Severino had.
I mean, thank God the A's got a hit, because I'd be honestly scared that they'd be on like no hit watch right now. So shout out Jay Willie. Shout out Jay Willie. Come on, Brett. Show us what you can do. Rants, who do you like more, Dioli Scara or Yusmeiro Petit? Dude, Dioli Scara. 100% Dioli Scara. Dioli Scara fan club. I don't know if Robbie's still in here right now, but dude, we were big Dioli Scara guys. Was Shavy back tomorrow or during the series? I know paternity leave is 3 days. I don't know if... I actually don't know when Shay is supposed to be back exactly. I don't know, Booney, do you have any idea behind the scenes? I haven't seen anything about when Shay's supposed to come back. But I like Dioli Scara better than Yusmeiro Petit. But dude, can we talk about Yusmeiro Petit for a second? How much of just an innings eater he was for Bomel. That guy, Bomel would throw Yusmeiro Petit out there for like 4 days in a row. It was ridiculous. Robbie and I used to always say, you need to get a girl that loves you the way that Bob Melvin loves Yusmeiro Petit. ESPN says tomorrow. Not sure if that's accurate. I mean, that'd be cool. Honestly, if I was the A's, I would just give him like the series at the very least. Have him meet them in Baltimore. Let him spend time with his wife and his new baby. Let me. Big plate appearance from Harris. Now that was awesome. Way to walk for the young guy to flip the lineup over. Let's see what the great Twitter says about Shea. Yeah, I can't find when he's coming back. Hopefully, I would just have him meet you in Baltimore. But I will happily welcome Shea. Okay, Willie. 58 pitches in 6 innings is horrific. That's diabolical from the A's offense. Just not showing a fight at all. That was Lawrence Butler. He would have been picked off there, by the way. Dude, Lawrence Butler gets picked off by right-handed pitchers too. Like it's not even like it's like lefties throwing it over there. He's getting picked off by righties.
Yeah, I was wondering that. That's pretty embarrassing. Did he walk Harris? I missed it.
I mean, I get running the Ron over, but we're gonna bunt Jacob Wilson. Oh, whatever. I guess you gotta do what you got to do.
I hate that it's 1-0.
Yeah,
there's no reason to tying run should be on second base right now.
Dude, I forgot we destroyed you guys last 2 years ago. 18-3. They're showing it. Yeah, we beat you guys 18-3. Rooker at 2 bombs.
Yes, I remember that. I was there.
Oh yeah, I forget you worked there. Let's go, Rook. Let's do it again.
I remember the Max Kepler go-ahead home run off of Mason Miller last year. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Turns out Max Kepler was cheating. But,
Shout out Max Kepler.
yeah.
Come on, Rook. We got to capitalize here. 1 out. You got a man on second.
Into the bat?
Damn it. I mean, that's going to move him over, but like it's really?
I guess he went too far.
Dude. When you saw that it was clearly flying out to the warning track, you couldn't. Oh my gosh. Dude, how do you not get to third on that? Is that a horrible take? He should be at third, right? I know Odolis has an arm, but like
the Phillies broadcast is pointing out very specifically that Nick Kurtz is from Lancaster right now.
Oh, I bet you they're going to say that so many times over the next few days. They're going to talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Is that a sentiment? Is that like the I don't like Wilson bunting? Yeah. I see their logic, but I would rather Wilson hit. Is that a common sentiment around Phillies Twitter that they're going to get Nick Kurtz one day?
Not really. It's just common sentiment around me.
You think because he's from Lancaster? Have you ever
just to make you mad?
You're a troll, brother.
Yeah. Have I ever been to Lancaster?
Yeah.
I have.
Is it cool?
It is.
Do you see a lot of Amish people there?
Oh yeah. There's you got to wait for the horse and buggy in front of you.
I bet the farmers markets go crazy there.
They travel unbelievably well. They would come down to South Jersey, the Amish market. Like
yeah, Andrew, you're right. You're right, Andrew. It does sound really silly when they're making Wilson bunt when he's literally our only hit today. Actually, when you say it like that, yeah, it's kind of stupid that they did that, huh? Dude, the Amish people make great popcorn.
They make great everything. Best donuts I've ever had.
I've never had it. Yeah, I bet their donuts are probably fire. Look at that. Look at that pitch count. 9, 7, 19, 7, 8, 15. Yeah, like you guys pointed out, 4 innings with less than 10 pitches. Yeah, that's horrible. They're not gonna win now. Game over. Sad. Hang it up. Hang it up. Hang it up. That's horrible. Look at Lawrence Butler, dude. He looks so sad there. Y'all see that? He just looks so sad and dejected. Don't be dejected, Law Dog. You're making $9 million annually on average. Hit below the Mendoza line. It's all right.
See if they try and force Duran into just since he's back. I'm not sure if they would if Sanchez continues this, but the fans always go crazy for his entrance. So.
Just have him go. Just let him go. What songs does this close our entrance?
Something Spanish. Yeah, I think it's a remix of something, but I don't know the name of it.
Dude, Wentz, he's the worst challengers, bro. Him and Lawrence Butler, by far the 2 worst people when it comes to challenging, the ABS challenging on the team. That guy would challenge the worst stuff. And then Butler. Where's Heim? Can we see him tomorrow instead of Wentz? I agree. He's there. They showed him earlier. Yeah, I'd like to see Jonah Heim in the lineup tomorrow. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I mean, he's rich. I'm sure even though with all that money can't buy happiness, I'm sure he's still kind of sad. Or as Ricky said, actually then again, Ricky, one of the funniest quotes ever, but when the A's, when they asked him about if he was sad that the A's were leaving Oakland, he said, "How can I be sad? I have too much money." So maybe Law Dog thinks the same way. Bryson Stott, 198, dude. He's going to get to the Mendoza line if he gets a hit here. Already in the bottom of the 6.
That first hit didn't get him above the Mendoza line?
Nope.
Him and Bohm are hitting under 200 still. They've really been killing him.
Yuck. Come on, Scotty. Scott Follow FC.
It says he's hitting 204. You must have been looking at it non-updated.
Oh, I was looking at the graphic we had up.
Oh, I see.
Nice play, Kurtzy. Changeup got us 4 times. Yeah, dude, they swing it. That changeup kills almost everybody in this lineup. It's rough. Look at that. 5 innings from Sevy, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a homer. Not bad.
I think Booney's updating this information ahead of us because it showed 1 out on there before either of us had stopped grounding out.
Booney's the man. Booney's got us. Booney's got it. Yeah, Booney. Yeah, Booney put 2 outs. Now I just watched him fly out. Booney watching on Starlink.
Wait, Bohm has already flown out for you?
Yeah, he just flew out.
Oh wow, I'm way behind them. How'd that happen?
Justin Crawford. Sounds good. I've never had crawfish before. You ever had crawfish?
A couple times. Not a huge fan of it. But...
Really don't taste good? I see people get videos of people eating them. It seems like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a Cajun. It's usually served with Cajun stuff.
No, for sure.
Spice.
Come on, boys.
Awful.
He went around. Sit down, Mike. Thomas Geloff Soderstrom. They're the ALS standings. Let's do an ALS check right now. Between innings, everybody, let's see what's going on in the AL West. The Rangers and the Yankees are tied at 3 in the bottom of the 4th. The Dodgers and the Astros are tied at 0, top of the 1st. Dodgers have 2 on, 2 out. The White Sox and the Angels play at 9:30 or 6:30 your West Coast time, and then same with the Braves and the Mariners. The 25-11 Braves. Do the Marlins scare you, Mike?
No, they never scare me.
I like Xavier Edwards. I like a lot of the young hitters that they have in that lineup, though. I like Connor Norby. I know he's not having the best year so far, but he's a beast.
Otto Lopez. I'm a big Otto Lopez guy.
Otto Lopez. Shout out Otto Lopez.
The Marlins may have been my least favorite team in the division from like 18 to 21 because the Phillies were like just starting to be somewhat competitive, and the Marlins were still losers, but they literally could not beat the Marlins, and they kept them out of the playoffs those 3 years. They just couldn't beat them. So yeah, during that time period, but they've turned it around since. They can beat them.
So the Marlins are the team that typically gives the Phillies the most hits, or were.
At least during those years.
Over the last 5 years, who are the Phillies have the most trouble with when it comes to the NL East? The Braves?
No, definitely more the Mets, especially at Citi Field. They almost never win at Citi Field.
It's like a house of horrors for you guys there. That's like T-Mobile for the A's. They won 2 out of 3 there this year. Earlier, like about a month ago, but damn.
And then the Nationals, they've completely dominated the Nationals the last like 5-6 years.
Yeah, that's fair. Everybody has though.
Yeah.
Dude, can we gotta do something here.
The Marlins are just like, they're just there. They're like annoying. Like they're annoying to play all the time, but they're never a threat.
Yeah, I feel like the Marlins are like a team you never like take seriously. Yeah, it's better to be lucky than good. Did that just happen at the same time as you?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Colby Jack.
A good pitch. 0-2 was not in the strike zone, but
yeah, I can't believe that got through.
Yeah. Perfectly placed.
Thank goodness. I'll take it. Dude, let's hit a homer here. I'm hyped. Let's go, guys. Let's score some runs. And let's win this game. Let's go, Geloff. Geloff agenda. That was a good pitch. That was a fluke hit. The fact that like just dribbled by both of those guys, both Turner and Baum, was nuts.
He did hit it hard.
It just looked, I don't know. It just looked like it wasn't going to get by. Nice, Geloff. Hey, what do you think? What do you think is the best Phillies jersey ever? The like Mike Schmidt powder blues. You think those are better than the current like pinstripes?
Yeah. We had I think they've only worn this like twice in their history. They had like the full maroon jerseys.
Let's go. Come on, dude, we have to capitalize here. But I'm getting kind of scared because, of course, this is happening when that horrific bottom of the lineup. Okay, Katse, if you're serious about winning this game, you will pinch hit. You will pinch hit Cortez. Please, pinch hit Cortez.
Just lack of scoring with runners in scoring positions is coming to hurt them.
The baseball gods are giving us a gift. Katse, put Cortez in. I beg you.
Not over Soderstrom.
No, not Soderstrom. Like once it gets to the bottom of the lineup. Katse throwing a bunt here, dude. I might if he had Soderstrom bunt, I think I'd walk away. I'd say, Booney, you got to get on here, man. I got to step away for 2 minutes. I can't with this team.
Foul. Just barely.
Aw. Come on, Sodi. Please.
Still throwing 97.
Dude, we got to capitalize here. This is our chance. Runners in scoring position. A's 0 for 3. The Phillies are 1 for 7.
Not good.
Damn. Dude, his changeup is nasty.
Yeah.
7 Ks for Sanchez.
This is easily the best he's looked so far this season tonight.
Of course. Only against the A's, huh?
Even the 2 hits this inning were both grounders. Just found the hole.
Austin wins. Yeah, I knew it, dude. This guy is so slow, dude.
I did not think that Boom was going to get that. One more out.
Dude, I can't stand Austin wins. Dude, why do we have to get to the bottom of the line?
If Heim's in the dugout, why can't he play?
We're done with Austin wins. That broke the camel's back for me. The bottom of this lineup is horrific.
If Heim is here, why couldn't he come in?
Ask Kotze. Maybe they're just getting him acclimated with the boys. I don't know. But damn it, dude. Damn. That was the most Austin win at bat that Austin Wins has ever Austin winned. Dude, put Cortez in, dude. Like, figure it out. The fact that we're in a big spot like this in a one-run game and we're just rolling kind of makes me upset. That's probably a stupid take, but damn.
Just like that, Sanchez.
And Leiter Jr.'s warming up, dude.
Sanchez is at 80.
Why? What are we doing? Mark Leiter Jr. It is a one-run game that Sevy has kept us in.
Try not to look at
Mark Leiter Jr.
Trying to not look at Booney's scorecard there because it's ahead. But
oh yeah, Booney's a little bit ahead of us.
I keep accidentally looking at it.
Yeah, I'm not going to look over too. If I see that he struck out or they don't score here, I'm going to be really upset.
My guess is inside sinker here.
Yep, and I'll swing and I'll strike out.
Nah, called inside sinker for a strike. Complete guess.
Dude, Leiter Jr. is warming up. I'm sick.
Nope. Good result though.
Disappointing, but predictable.
Come on, we definitely are more on the deserve to win meter.
Why isn't Ace sitting there? 20 swinging strikes, dude. Abysmal. Leiter versus the heart of the order in a one-run game on the road, dude. Sure. Bring back Denzel. I don't give a. I agree, Mia. I agree. You saw that unfolding, especially after they got on those two bloops. You're like, okay, they're praying. They're like, there's life, but then you saw, they're going towards the bottom of the lineup, and exactly what we all expected to happen happened. If you followed the scene for more than 2 seconds, you saw that happening. And Austin Wins doing the most Austin Wins thing ever, and now Mark Leiter Jr. is coming in a one-run game on the road against the heart of the lineup. Surely this will go well.
Surely this can't be the best guy you have in the bullpen.
Dude. Mike, if MLJ comes in here and shuts you guys down, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
They'll probably load the bases, throw 30 pitches, and then get out of it with no runs.
I'm not feeling too good right now, honestly. That was their chance. A's haven't done shit. The player of the game on the A's broadcast is literally Chris Sanchez.
$16 games, 0-1, 5.79 ERA. 16 games already? He's that bad, and he's already. This is his 17th.
Yes. Yes, he's horrible.
Why do they keep throwing him out there?
I don't know. In a one-run game, too. I literally watched
a few pounds too.
I had a great view of watching him blow the game against the Yankees.
There you go.
Dude.
Allowing a hit.
Why? Why is he in? Why? Why is he in? Why? Lead off double. It's the most predictable garbage with this man. Yet we still throw him out there. 1-run game against the top of the Phillies lineup. And dude, just pack it up. Pack it up.
I could get 2026 Turner out.
Yeah, then you're already better than Mark Leiter. That was a duck.
Yeah, that was a hanger right there. He's lucky it was a little outside.
You know, I hope he hits a bomb just so I'm proven right. Stroke my ego a little bit. If I'm gonna take an L, at least let me leave with something. Let me leave with something.
That was a pretty good splitter.
A broken clock is right twice a day, Mike.
Well, you can luck into a good pitch.
This dude's like.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. Broken clock. Broken clock.
He did not like those splitters.
Dude, Adolis is gonna hit the biggest piss shot here. You can just feel it.
Well, Harper should be up now.
Whatever. Even better, honestly.
That was such a horrible swing. My goodness.
I don't want to watch this. I can't even look. I can't look. You got this.
That was a good one to not look at.
What happened? Oh, nice.
He almost hit him, threw it to the backside.
Nice. Then we got wins, dude. This is like Dumb and Dumber.
All right, you got to get hit this run home.
Dude. Mark Leiter Jr. pitching. Austin Wynns hitting. It's like a fever dream, like a worst nightmare for the average 2026 A's fan. Says Leiter Lake gives me hives. Dude. Yeah. Honestly, yes. I come down with a disease watching this garbage. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Winnable game, dude. We still had a shot. I know the offense has been. Am I being too much of a hater, Mike? Or is this deserved?
Well, I think if anything, we deserve to win this game.
I think we, as in the A's, dude. We're Phillies team. We run Philly. I agree, man. Just forfeit. Like, should have just packed it up when we saw Leiter was warming up. Like, I would rather them just go home early and just give them the game than watch Mark Leiter Jr. pitch. Yeah, I'm not looking. 3-1 count. I'm not looking. I'm not watching.
I would give him the green light here.
We are not watching this. Full count.
He was just late on that last one.
I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch.
Well, Adolis is up, but I won't tell you what happened.
Nice. He walked him.
Yeah, that was a pretty uncompetitive.
Mark Shitter Jr., baby. Yo.
Adolis will definitely ground it.
When we lose this game, we're not counting this towards the record of the A's record during Rant's watch party. Mm-hmm. Marcotte is sabotaging on purpose. Marcotte is not a fan of Rants Live. That's all I'm going to say. He's not a fan of Rants Live. You're right. You know what? Thanks, Hobbs. I'm not a hater. I'm valid. My feelings are valid. My feelings are valid. I'm tired of this man. Oh, shoot, this dude's not even in Texas anymore. He's still gonna break my heart, isn't he?
Come on, just a fly ball. Hell, just a dribbler down the third baseline. Score the run.
That would be horrid.
I don't even care if he gets out. Just give me more than one run.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I had to watch him. We had to watch Leiter Jr. during the last Rants live watch party too. It's like Katse knows. Katse knows when we're doing this, guys. He knows when we're doing this. He's taking tabs. He's taking tabs. So then he puts Mark Leiter Jr. in on these days. This guy stinks. He's horrible. And I can't wait for Adolis to hit this 3-run bomb here. It's going to be so sad, but so predictable. He's giving up at least one here. I promise that.
Please just put it in play. Please.
Dude, we're getting bailed out.
Please just put it in play.
He's throwing poop out there. He's throwing actual poop. That was close. That was close, Mike.
He hit that harder than I thought he did off the bat.
And now Ferguson's warming up. Do we not want to win this game? Dude, Katse is actively trying to lose this game. What do
It's okay. We can't hit lefties to save our life. Ferguson's a lefty, right?
No, he's a righty.
Oh, he is? Who's the lefty you got? Ferguson.
I'm blanking right now.
My goodness.
This is horrible.
That hit is bad?
Ferguson, Leiter, while watching Wins catch, dude, this is literally like a nightmare. This is like a fever dream. This is the worst dream you have ever had in your life.
There we go. That'll get it done.
Dang.
Thank goodness.
You spoiled that for me only like a second, but that's okay. But what I was saying, there you go. 1-run game. You just knew Leiter was going to give up at least one. The worst nightmare you've ever had, Mike, this is that tenfold.
I've seen some bad bullpens.
Wins catching, Leiter Jr. warming in the game in a 1-run game with the Phillies, the heart of the Phillies lineup coming out. He gives up the run as predicted because he always gives up at least one run, right? And then you have Tyler Ferguson warming up, who was horrific last year for the A's. We're just throwing all the dogs out there. What an ugly, ugly, ugly thing. And we got Ace Killer Marsh up with Leiter.
Don Mattingly Phillies move different.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Hey, he had a Seinfeld cameo. Expect him to not be a good manager?
Oh, well.
It's still not over.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe Duran blows it or something. Look at Brandon Marsh. That's 3 hits.
Dude, watching Leiter pitch is like getting kicked in the nuts. It's getting socked in the nuts. It is. It literally is. It's like take a sledgehammer, go bam, 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 right on your nuts 20 times. That's what it's like watching Mark Leiter pitch. Even then, that might not be as painful. This guy, I can't stand watching this guy pitch. He's horrible, man. Oh yeah. Concoct them. I would have gone with Ferguson and planned to go 2 innings. Dude, I would rather see Ferguson than Leiter. Anybody but Leiter. We were saying that earlier in the game. Why Leiter? Haven't watched, but hey, BBQ, how you doing today, man? How's your day going? You're not missing much. Well, if Sevy was serious about winning, this would have been Hogan's Harris's inning. Yep. Why is the offense so bad? Yeah, it's been bad, BBQ. Sevy wasn't the prettiest outing. Gave up a lot of hits. Had a couple walks, but he limited the damage to keep it as a 1-run game. And then he puts Leiter in. Dude, he's playing these guys off of an off day. The A's didn't play yesterday, and Kotze is choosing. Everybody in the bullpen is available to pitch right now. And Kotze chose Leiter. He's chose Ferguson. 1-run game on the road in Philadelphia. And you choose to put these guys in when you have Harris there. The more reliable guys in the bullpen. Like pick your poison, really. But, I mean, damn. Of all the options you have, you pick Mark Leiter Jr., and then we have Ferguson warming up. Why? It makes no sense. You can tell that Kotze is like a Bomel disciple because of his bullpen management, because that's what we always talked about came to Bob Melvin. His way he manages a bullpen is crazy. And we talked about Yusmeiro Petit earlier, about how he would always just throw Petit out there and just start biting him in the ass at some points, dude. Unbelievable. Putting these bums out here when you have everybody in the pen.
There it goes. Two runs. Now it's over.
Most predictable thing. I told you, Mike. I told you. They put this guy in. He stinks. He's the worst bullpen arm I've seen in years. He's horrible. When is the last time the A's had a guy this bad? Is it Jim Johnson?
Giving up lasers like that to the corpse of Real Muto.
Why we still pitch him? Dude, I never want to see him again. Kotze lineup is terrible. Cortez should play every day. Brett Harris is a joke. Butler hits he hit 3 homers in the stadium. Dude, so many things about this lineup today I'm just done with.
I remember that Butler game last year or 2 years ago.
Horrible. So many things we could say about this lineup today. I have a lot of problems, and we're going to air them out. Why? Why is Cortez not in? We've talked about this enough. Why was Cortez not playing today when he's shown that he can hit against lefties? Why, when you're in an off day, the A's did not play yesterday, which means there was an extra day of rest, which means you have the entire bullpen to pick from. Who do they choose to throw out there? They could have thrown out Hogan Harris, our best guy in a situation like this, the 6th, 7th inning. When it's a close game like that, you keep the game alive. You put him in on a rest day, but no, you willingly chose to put Mark Leiter Jr., the guy that has come up short every single time, except maybe once, repeating myself because I'm so angry. One time all season, and they put him in. And what does he do, Mike? What does he do? He gives up 3 runs, just like we said he would, because we knew when Mark Leiter Jr. comes in, he's not going to be a 1-run game anymore. And that's what happened. It's now 4-0, the bottom of the 7th. The A's can't hit. It's over. CC Baseball, thanks for coming by, bud. Hopefully this is the final straw for Leiter. I doubt it, though. It's Kotze's boyfriend, apparently. Yes, dude. Kotze loves Leiter the way that Bomel loved Petit. I would have understood Leiter. Yeah. Who gave up the hit to Realmuto? He left Leiter. Yes, it was Leiter.
Oh,
And then there's Ferguson, dude. Awesome. The two worst guys in the bullpen just completely blow the game open for the Phillies, just like we predicted. We're really earning the A's Rants name tonight, guys. Horrible, horrible 5-run, bottom of the 7th. Five runs because of Leiter, because of Tyler Ferguson. It sucks to be right when it's bad. Yeah, it did, Dallas. Of course, it got out of hand quickly. They just, they deserve to lose this game.
seems like Leiter should be a bulk.
Leiter should be DFA'd,
when you're down or you're up.
Like Leiter should come join you in the military. That's what I think. That's what I think a lot. This guy stinks. He sucks. Line. Yes, dude. Like George Costanza. Get in the unemployment line.
He can join Taiwan Walker on the unemployment line.
Cut. Yeah, bro, just be honest with it. Like, he sucks. He sucks. Like, what are we going to say about Leiter? Like, just be honest. Like, yeah, dude, he never criticizes it. I love Dallas, but he never says, like, what needs to be said. Sometimes. That was horrible. Just horrible.
Throwing his helmet on the ground again.
That was the most predictable A's inning of the season.
I actually missed that swing. Stotts looked pretty good tonight after I said he should be DFA'd.
Just a complete disaster. Everybody on the A's, besides Luis Severino, gets fault for this. I blame everybody because Sevy, while it wasn't the best outing, he at least kept him in the game. He limited the damage. But as far as the bats go, one, the lineup sucked. We talked about that, why Cortez wasn't in. But even the other guys that would have been in the lineup regardless. Horrible, horrible ABs. Gave Christopher Sanchez no challenge whatsoever. Had 4 innings. 4 innings where he had less than 10 pitches. It was too easy for him. Like, Christopher Sanchez could have done this with his eyes closed. But then we talk about, I've said already like 5 times, we talk about Leiter Jr., the worst arm in the bullpen. Comes in, lays an egg like he always does. Brings up Ferguson, who just got called up from Vegas. Why was he in Vegas? Because he sucked last year. They bring him in, and he sucks too. Gives up that 2-run shot. And now look at the score. Look at the score, guys. It's 6-0 when it was 1-0 just 10 minutes ago. Hats off to Sevy. Yes, hats off to Sevy, CC. That's all that. That's the only guy that gets hats off. And you're right, Hobbs. Wrong. Stupid decisions by Kotze. But all around egregious management of this roster tonight. They deserve to lose. I'm glad they lost. They deserved it. They deserve it. It didn't show up in any facet of the game. Fire Kotze. I knew when Leiter's first pitch was a double, we were screwed. Yeah. Most predictable Leiter thing ever. Predicting a double. Punch in the nuts. Yeah. That's what it feels like to watch Mark Leiter Jr. pitch.
See if Sanchez can get through this pretty quickly and get a complete game.
Yeah, you have Sanchez coming. He's going to get a complete game. Like, just keep him in. Look at 84 pitches in the 8th. He's mowing them down. He'll get out of here with less than 100. Unreal. Unbelievable, everybody. But I'm glad everybody. Thanks for staying by. You guys have made this unbearable game very fun to watch. I appreciate everybody who's come by and stuck around and chat. Whether you came in late, whether you're not here anymore, you're watching the VOD. I appreciate you guys.
It's okay. Not many teams can beat the Don Mattingly Phillies.
Yeah, dude, the Don Mattingly Phillies are dangerous.
Don't get too on yourself.
Dude.
It's kind of funny. This is like exactly how it panned out 4 years ago when they fired Girardi and Thompson came in.
So you're saying that Don Mattingly is going to be the manager after full time next year?
What I'm saying is we're going back to the World Series.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
This is over, dude. Just end the game. I'm so dejected after that. That was the most predictable shit I've ever seen. Now my mic's falling over, dude. Everything's falling over. Why?
He should challenge that.
We don't have any. You want to know? Oh, you want to know why we don't have any challenges? Because of Austin wins.
Nothing like Austin wins challenging, because even if he wins the challenge, he's still not going to get a hit.
I'm done, dude. I'm ruining my posture for this. I'm sad.
Come on, you're still in first place. Go foul.
Dude, I'm so done. I'm so glad. You know what? Bright side, guys. This should be the end of Austin wins. Think about that. Tonight better be the last night tonight that we ever see Austin wins and Mark Leiter Jr. in an A's jersey on the diamond. Actually, even in the dugout, bro, I don't even want to see him like chewing on sunflower seeds or like double bubble. Like, just get off the team. Why are you still here? Most predictable inning of my life.
Come on, Sanchez, get a quick inning.
Letting Mike come on here and leave happy, man.
That was your decision.
It was. And thank you for joining, by the way. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Can't wait to have you on again. Just a shame that it had to be like this, you know.
I'm glad this happened on a non-Flyers night too.
Of course.
Last night's loss was absolutely crushing.
No, yeah, I saw that. They lost in overtime, right?
Oh yeah, they outshot them by like 10 shots.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Just couldn't get anything to fall. Now they're down 0-2. But hey, they had like a 4% chance of making it at the Olympic break. So.
Also, like that Blues team.
Yeah, so pretty cool. They're even still playing.
Yeah, Booney. Yeah, you can keep the scoreboard off, man. It's no one wants to look at that anymore. It's sad.
I do.
Shut the hell up. One of the most lackluster performances that the A's have had all season. I will say that. From the bats, the bullpen, not Sevy. Sevy gets a gold star. Like, you know, in SpongeBob when Miss Puff gave SpongeBob a gold star.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing here with Sevy. Sevy gets a gold star, but nobody.
Barely. You shouldn't have gotten a gold star.
Look at
that 8 shutout. I knew Sancho would bounce back tonight.
Mark Leiter's a big fat meanie. He's a big fat meanie, like Mrs. Puff.
As if I really look like this.
Why, SpongeBob? Why? That's dumb.
Why athletics? Why?
Why, A's? Why? We suck, man. We stink. The A's will win next week against the Cardinals on the next Rants Live party. We will get a win.
They've been hot too. Cardinals been hot too.
Don't say that. Okay.
They've been meeting surpassing expectations.
I'm sad. This is sad.
So are the other teams in the AL West underperforming, or are they just bad?
We're all ass.
I feel like the Mariners will turn it on eventually.
Yeah, so the Mariners are the team that I'm scared the most of.
The Astros and Rangers, I think, are kind of cooked.
Rangers, I don't know what the hell they're. I don't know what they are. The Astros, they have a lot of their pitching sucks, and then on top of that, their pitchers also hurt.
And then the Angels,
But
suck.
And then the Angels just suck.
I mean, probably just Seattle you have to worry about.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm always got to be weary of the Astros. Like, obviously, they look bad, but it's the Astros. It's kind of like you don't want to count them out until.
I remember all those seasons where they lost over 100 every year.
Yep. The 51 and 111 2013 Astros. Yep. But
it was like the year Altuve came in.
But honestly, dude, the whole American League is just a disaster. So like, even if the A's didn't like win the division, I feel like they should. By the way they're playing and the way the American League is as a whole, I would like to think that they'll be in contention for at least the wild card.
Sure.
Like if it keeps up like this, man. Like
I mean, I think the Yankees are like the best team, but I mean, didn't they just lose like 5 or 6 in a row?
Yeah, they had a slump there for like a week.
So
A's 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Dude, if the AL keeps up like this, we might get like an 82 and 80 wild card team or something like that.
Why is Duran warming up?
Why are they wasting it?
It's not a safe situation, and Sanchez is at 95 pitches. Why is he warming up?
Dude, just let him get the complete game shutout. At least we get to watch greatness from somebody.
Oh, my. An attempt was made.
This is horrible, Mike.
Phillies were on the opposite end of this for like 10 games in a row.
Yeah, bro. We play Colby Thomas over Carlos Cortez for defensive purposes, by the way. That's what we hear about Cortez not playing right field against that's the excuse that they use for Cortez not playing in right against lefties. Because of defense. And then you see him do that. Awesome team.
Although Duran coming, what?
That's just he went around. Screw it.
I've never seen that before.
Defensive guy, Colby Thomas. I thought it was Frogger or something. I don't know.
Did you see him spray something on the bat? What did he just spray on the bat?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. $10-year mark. Congrats on that gold card that nobody ever uses, apparently. Nice, dude. Tyler Ferguson. 44, bro. You're no Jesus. Actually, you are Jesus because Jesus did the same thing with the A's before we traded him. Nice, dude. Look at it. He's got a 27 ERA.
Please do not bring Duran in right now.
Tyler Ferguson, guys. Reminder, the entire bullpen was available today. Entire bullpen.
Maybe Kotsay knew they wouldn't score even one run.
I don't know if anybody in the A's chat's in here.
What's up, boys?
Not good, Booney. Not good.
Oh, it's a rough one today, huh?
No,
I don't know who told you we were a good team. I don't know why this is a big surprise to anybody, losing to a NL Cy Young Award candidate on the road against a World Series caliber type of team. I don't know why we're upset.
It's how they lost, really.
Well, Severino 1 run, Sanchez dealt, whether it was 2-0 or, I mean, who else are we going to use in the bullpen? Now, I mean, we got. First of all, your take on Leiter was bad. Leiter last 7 innings has given up like 2 hits.
Nah, it's a bad.
I mean, hey, listen, He's given up big hits in bad situations this year. But here's the deal, guys.
He doesn't show up when we need him the most.
That's true. Well, against
it was a one-run game. It was a one-run game.
Yeah, but he's had a couple big outings where he's done pretty well. He struck out the side in that one. What was it against?
The one time that you mean the one time I mentioned where he actually did well?
Let me actually pull up his game log. Leiter is who he is, right? He is a free agent we signed for almost the bare minimum, who's 36 years old, who's on the on the back nine of his career.
Really that old already?
No, yeah, he's old, man.
He's not good. Booney, I'm standing on my take there. It's an off day. It's a one-run game on the road against, like you said, a good team. I don't care what their record is, and you have everybody in the bullpen, bro.
But who else is better than Leiter? Cunell? Not really. I mean,
put Hogan Harris out there.
Okay, but Leiter's better against lefties than Harris.
I don't trust Leiter at all, though.
he did strike out Schwarber.
So this is a your issue. Listen,
it's not just a me issue; it's an everybody issue. I bet you everybody agrees.
Well, I mean, but they're fans. We don't know anything.
Yeah, so your opinion's as good as mine, Booney.
Leiter's not good. Listen, he's not best, but that's true. But he is. I just don't know if we have much left in the bullpen. Than him.
I mean, we don't have.
Would I like to see Cunell? And that's it. In that situation, I'll be honest with you, going against Schwarber and Harper, I wanted to see Leiter. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, I respect your opinion, Booney, but I'm good.
Right.
I'm good because
Fair enough.
Why we had.
Fair enough.
This isn't. It's not like this is like the 12th day in a row that they're playing, dude. This is an off day. They're coming off an off day. You have everybody in the bullpen available. It's a one-run game.
I want Leiter.
No.
Leiter was pretty nails against Philly.
What a catch!
Against Cleveland, he was nails. He was nails against KC. He was nails against in 2 outings against KC.
Leiter.
He was nails in Texas. He was had a rough outing in Seattle. Had one good outing, one bad outing in Seattle.
Are you talking about the? Wait,
I don't know. So last 6 out of 7 outings, he's been good. I mean, what do you want from these guys? Well, that's who he is. I mean, he's no like he costs $2 million. He's 35 years old. I mean, he's not. He's shit.
I thought about in Texas when he gave up that 2-run bomb, like the day I came on the show.
Right. That was the.
Yeah. Just because they won, but like he still looked like shit.
No, in Texas.
Oh, in Texas.
Are you talking about?
I was thinking.
You're going all the way back to April, a few weeks back. Yeah.
I'm just a hater, bro. I just every time
Listen,
I see this.
I just don't know who you choose in that bullpen.
Hogan Harris.
Hogan Harris.
I'm aware that the bullpen is shaky, but when you have other options for this matchup, I feel like it's just better to go with somebody that's not Mark Leiter Jr.
Okay, fair enough. I personally wanted to see him in that situation.
Like if Hogan Harris wasn't,
I'd rather have in that situation with the splits. I wanted to see Leiter Jr. than Hogan Harris.
And I respect that, but I think
I'm just saying I don't think it was a no-brainer decision. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it was like.
No, I get what you're.
You know what I mean? Listen, I get. Hey, I never wanted to sign Mark Leiter Jr. to begin with. I just think our bullpen's bad.
It's bad.
I think they've been living on getting away on borrowed time. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and it's gonna catch up to them at some point,
yeah.
Right? But like. When you have everybody in the bullpen available, I just feel like there's better options.
So your choice in that situation, and he has used Hogan Harris in that situation,
and I feel like it's been more successful. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But okay. So let me ask you this. All right. So let's say you use Hogan Harris in that situation, and we're down. So Hogan Harris just throws 25 pitches, and now he's not available for tomorrow. Now we have to throw Leiter. You want to see Leiter with the lead or?
I mean, that's more acceptable than coming off an off day. Like when you're already starting to go through the bullpen, you have to really assess who's available. then sure. I mean, I wouldn't want to see him. Like, I never want to see him. But like, that's a more acceptable spot than today, to me at least.
So my point, I'd rather see Harris when we're up 2-1 than down. It was a key spot. Well, we were down in that situation, 1-0.
Yeah, like there's pros and cons to both sides. I see what you're saying, but I trust Harris to.
I don't know how Ferguson even got called up, to be honest.
No, okay, so we can agree at least on that part. Like why the hell is Ferguson like? He comes in and gets up and doing shot. Like at least we're somewhere in the same ballpark. Maybe.
Like a lot of the guys, like I don't know how they figure how they're doing their call ups. Like okay, Ferguson they called up. I have no idea why. It's not like he was pitching well in Vegas. And I don't get the whole Mason Barnett call up. He throws 2 perfect innings, set down, bring up Basso, who wasn't doing anything in Vegas, set down. We bring Morales back up, feed him to the absolute wolves. I don't. And then all of a sudden we bring up Ferguson. So that I don't understand that more than anything.
No, the way that they've been managing like the guys that they bring up from Vegas to this, I don't get what they're doing. I don't know who's deciding it, but it's been horrific.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I agree on the Cortez deal. I mean, enough's enough, dude. Jesus Christ, what's this kid have to do to get in the lineup every day?
Like, would you have not set like when like we had the 2 guys on in what was it, the 5th, 6th inning, 6th inning?
So you're thinking Cortez for Hernandez?
Some like they couldn't go into
no wins. You could because we have no one to catch.
No, I understand why. I hated that Wins was there, but like we were kind of stuck. It's just an unfortunate situation. I just wanted to see Hernandez. I wanted to see Cortez get an AB there.
I agree. I would have liked to see him in there against for Hernandez.
Then what would you have done defensively? Like you put him in there. You
go there. So then you go. If you go there, Hernandez was playing second. Then you bring McNeil in.
Yeah,
bring McNeil in second and put Cortez in right and get Colby out of there.
Yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, you mean Booney? You mean Colby Thomas, who gets played over Cortez because of defensive purposes? That's playing that's playing leapfrog in the outfield. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's had a few of those last couple games, hasn't he?
If his defense is now becoming the liability, the very thing that has kept him in the games over Cortez, play Cortez.
He's supposed to be a left-handed killer. Well, he's supposed to be a left-handed basher.
The entire way that I think the game's been managed. Oh look! Yay! Garbage time hit for Kurtz.
You guys are so far ahead of me. It's not even funny. I had to watch the game on my phone.
Really? Because you were updating the scoreboard before.
I know, because I was on game day. Oh, Rev, new subject. Now, ideally, I'd like to see Tommy White, Henry Bolte. Are they ready? They're both ready, man.
Yeah, we got to.
Is one of them ready over Brett Harris or Colby Thomas? Colby's JJ Bleday 2.0. Yeah, I mean, if Tommy White can feel just a little bit, he should be ready to roll. I'd like to see Tommy. And then Henry, I like a lot, but yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, shoot, it was just that first and second with who got the first hit was Harris walked, right?
It was Wilson.
No, it was Geloff had the single. It was
I thought it was Jay Willie.
No, who was before Geloff?
Are we talking about the first hit that we had in the entire game, or are we talking about the inning where they got the? Oh yeah, it was Geloff. It was
Geloff and Colby.
Yeah, so it was Geloff and Colby, and then they bunt Jay. Dude, what do you think about them bunting Jay Willie there?
I didn't like it.
That was stupid, dude.
I didn't like it. He's been bunting a lot, man.
I don't know who decided that. I don't know who did. Like,
Bolte should be next up. Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
I agree. Hobbs, correct take.
Someone tell Booney that Kurtz has a 29-game on-base streak. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I know you're excited when that walk streak ended.
Oh my God, Phillies good ball club. Phillies good ball club, Mike. I mean, they're really. I mean, that is Zach's first start tomorrow.
No, I believe it's his third.
I don't know how we're gonna hit him.
No, we're gonna.
That guy's arguably the freaking pitcher of the decade.
His fastball's down a little bit, but he's
A
still
little
pretty good.
bit. That guy's a legit ace. If we get more hits than we did today, I'll be shocked.
He's another guy that just like his stuff is so nasty that even if he's not on, he's able to limit.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the Giants had him.
Yeah, but when you keep talking like that, it worked on Sunday.
Yeah, listen, over under for the A's runs tomorrow, a half.
They'll get lucky.
They can luck in one run.
They'll luck into one. They'll lose like 6-1.
I just wish we didn't have a 10-game losing streak.
That kind
Because now we have to win at like a 95 win pace or something like that to get up to.
JJ, you're gonna have a field day in the group chance. Let me catch up to everybody. I've been missed. I stepped away.
I can't wait, dude.
I only want to see lighter early. When's early, Hobbs? 8th Perk, 9th Harris in high stress. I thought Perk's the closer. No, now Harris is.
See, Booney,
your mind, Hobbs.
the people agree with Rants.
Just cycling guys that are fresh. I like that. How did they score more?
Mark Leiter,
Rant's favorite player.
Mark Leiter Jr. and Tyler Ferguson.
We wouldn't have scored either way. That I agree.
BBQ Slayer was everybody's favorite.
Guarantee less 10 pitch 9th. Yeah, I thought we were going to work the count a little bit more on Sanchez. That was a little bit that going into it. I was hoping they would just kind of get the pitch count up on Sanchez and hopefully keep it tight, kind of like what Severino did. Get to the bullpen, and it didn't go down like that. But yeah, what was old Leiter's chat? Yeah, 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 4 runs.
Yeah, I really wish they just
huge for
and Ferguson 1 1/3, 4 hits, 4 runs. Yeah, they were both terrible.
Huge day for the Mark Leiter Jr. haters, which is basically
huge day.
Which is basically like everybody.
That is everybody. Yeah, I don't hate him, but I
don't hate anybody, but he's not a fan.
I mean, let's see who the. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. Here's a good question for you. All right, here is a good question. So let's go through the bullpen, and you tell me.
You sure you want to do this, Booney?
Yeah,
you sure you want to do this, man?
Why not, dude? Jesus, why not?
Oh, look, we have the bases loaded. It's almost like they should have just kept Sanchez in.
They should have.
All right, so okay, let's see here.
It's the exact same spot as the one earlier.
I love when.
Okay, so who would you rather have in? Okay, let's see. Medina. Would you ever rather have Medina in that situation?
Yes.
Really?
To anybody. I'm sick of seeing this man on the mound.
Joel Kuhnel, I would. I wouldn't mind seeing Medina in that situation, actually. Sterner?
Yeah, literally everybody.
All right. Sterner. Okay, so
Booney, I would rather see you out there than Mark Leiter.
No, stop it. Now you're being silly. Okay, so Barlow pitched. Ferguson, I don't get the Ferguson call up, man.
It makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Oh, I don't get the call ups, and I don't get no Cortez.
I think Katya is waiting for Cortez back to get cold, so he can permanently bench him when he does decide to play him. Dude, how many games did Cortez play in since he won that award? 3? And one of the games he came in, he had like 3 hits or something. Like, what are we doing?
Schedule, yeah, the A's schedule has been a little bit. Let's see, what lefties have they faced? I think you're right.
Dude, why does half of Austin Wynn's at bats always wind up with the bases loaded, dude?
Why did they pull Sanchez?
Dude,
it's okay, dude. Wins will ground into a game-ending double play. It'll be over.
Duran has to throw a strike. He can't throw a strike right now.
Doesn't matter. It's Austin.
Well, maybe is he their closer right now, Duran?
He just got off the IL. This is his first
good
appearance in 4 weeks.
I love, dude. The wins were nice.
This ain't hey, the old Rants parties haven't been very good luck, man.
I'm not. No, this is not counting towards the Rants watch party record. This is Katse. Katse knew that Rants watch party was today, and he deliberately threw all the shitters out there. And
I mean, I don't know if you're gonna hit Sanchez, man.
it's not
We didn't
about.
have
I'm not,
many chances.
no, trust me. Them not hitting Sanchez isn't like the worst of our problems. Yeah, their at bats were pitiful, and I would have liked to see them work the count more, but it's what the bullpen did, like we argued about 10 minutes ago. That's the biggest issue. When it was a close game, it was still 1-0. Sevy kept them in the game, and they threw out the two worst pitchers in the bullpen. Like and everything, and what happened is exactly what we all thought would happen.
So lefties,
perfect. Dude, look at that.
Messick was the lefty.
Booney, please tell me you're watching that. Please, everybody.
I'm 3 pitches behind.
Oh, you're gonna love
just
that.
got into the box.
You're gonna love that. You're gonna love everybody. Y'all see that? He's gone. He's gone. Thankfully, this man is gone. I never want to see him again. Look at that.
Oh my God,
bro! This guy sucks.
So the lefties, yeah. Kyra's right. Bubik we faced. Who was the first pitcher we faced for Cleveland? We had a shot at actually winning that game.
Oh,
that was Cantillo. We faced Messick last time. We faced Sanchez tonight. We placed Cameron. We faced Bubik on the first night against KC. Mackenzie Gore.
That was a ball,
yeah,
bro. Nice.
That's true.
He just wants to go home. I don't blame him.
What if win grand slams? He didn't, Hobbs.
Hobbs, did you see that strikeout? Nasty.
Our lefty master Zach Geloff has a 350 OPS versus them this year. Good swing,
right? BBQ Slayer. Just disgusting.
Oh, 2 outs, 9-0. Well, whoever called for that forfeit earlier, do you know what an official score of a game is when it's called a forfeit?
What?
9-0.
Yeah, that was Mia. She's right. You doing post game, Booney?
No, come on, man. I've had enough of freaking A's baseball today, dude. I'm all done with the green and gold for today, dude.
Honestly, Jesus. I don't blame you.
Holy cow, man. I mean, hey, this freaking performance.
Everything needs to be said has already been said. JJ, if you're listening, you can update the group chat name if it already has been updated. Put that 18 and 17 up there. Assholes. Done with these. I'm so pissed, dude. That Austin wins AB was so peak, and I'm kind of glad it happened.
Hey, come on. Hey, there's a little fun here. It's a...
It's always fun at a Rants watch party until the bums come in. What a fever dream. We had to watch Austin Wentz catch for 9 innings. We had to watch Mark Leiter Jr. We had to watch
him and Leiter. They're doing a good job of it.
There goes the shutout.
Yeah, dude, you're right. You're right. He is rage baiting. Guys, we're not getting shut out. 9-1.
Why did you put in Duran?
Because it's 9-0.
I mean, I guess they want to get him some work, but
yeah,
Actually, had a complete game.
I believe.
Yeah, I don't get it either, Rev. I don't get it either. I don't get this whole time how they've treated Cortez.
Okay, dude. Bases loaded, 2 outs. I know the game's over. You can what was still hitting Harris, dude. Just put Cortez in.
And can Harris get a couple at bats? I mean, the guy's been like 27 years old, bro. He's been like, let him. I mean, can he get it at bat in a 9-1 game?
I'm just emotional, Booney. Okay.
I mean, poor Brett Harris is just sits pine since he's been brought up for. I don't even know why they brought him up. I mean, can he get it? And tonight he walks and it gets hit by a pitch. Hey, let the poor kid get it at bat.
Fine.
Come on, Rants. Jesus.
I'm just on one right now, Booney. This has been an emotional last 30 minutes.
I got you.
This is horrible. This is horrific. We're gonna win next week.
0 for 2 for the year.
Okay, just put Mark Leiter Jr. up there. We pretty much.
Hey, dude, I tell you this much. One thing I won't miss with wins is those damn challenges.
Yeah, dude, his challenge. Him and Butler's challenges are horrific.
They're awful, yeah.
Dude, I cannot wait to see what all the people in the Ace chat have been saying during this game.
Bad things, I bet.
Oh, I can't wait to catch up. It's gonna be so fun.
Harris is up because
Nice.
we DFA'd the GOAT, Andy Yes.
Horrible, dude. Another bomb.
No
respect for Cortez.
Yeah, I don't know how he's not getting a start.
Oh, that was horrific. But thanks for
game?
everybody. Yep. Thanks for everybody that came though. It was a lot of fun, and we'll do this
Struck
again.
out
next week.
too.
Yep, looking
Maybe we should have pinch hit.
crazy.
Thanks for having me on, boys. I'll come on more often.
No, yeah, thanks for coming on, Mike. We'll have
Hey,
to have
thanks,
you on.
Mike.
Whenever we play each other, I'll come on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
for
I think that's a
sure.
wrap for the year. Thank God.
I mean, you're welcome to come on anytime, even if we're not playing the Phillies. Just come vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for everybody for coming to the Rants watch party. It was kind of a disaster in the game, but I still had fun talking with everybody, and I can't wait to do this with you guys again next week. I'm so sad, dude. I'm so sad. I'm dying inside.
0-2.
Oh my God.
0-2 during Rants Live. He's a curse.
Thanks, Caitlin. Thanks for staying here.
At least we'd have a giveaway for a 9-1 game. Look at the positive side.
That's true.
I can't look at Zach Wheeler tomorrow, 2.45 ERA. Jesus, best pitcher in the game. Jeffrey Springs.
Springs got us. Trust me.
Remember when it was 1-0? It was so 14. It was 1-0 through what in the 6th inning, huh?
And then who came in and changed that, Hobbs? I want you to say it so Booney can hear it.
Lighter.
Later in Ferguson.
Ferguson. I don't get the Ferguson deal.
Dumb and Dumber, man. Dumb and Dumber.
They allowed 8 runs between the two.
Yes. Yeah.
Could have anybody else would have done a better job at keeping it a close game. But
Should we DFA Lighter?
Yes. Send him to I don't know. Leave him in Philly. Let him. You should not be touching a baseball, at least for our favorite baseball team. Mike, if you want him,
they're not going to take him.
No.
You can happily take him. We'll leave him here for you.
Our bullpen's bad, but it ain't that bad.
That was dog water.
9-1. How fast? For a while there, I thought that game was going to end in like freaking an hour and a half. I mean, the A's first pitch out, and then a few of them were strike. I was like, damn, dude.
That was actually a relatively long game, even at 1-0.
It ended up, because of Rant's boy.
Well, Severino threw 90 pitches through 4 innings.
Rant's boy,
dude.
Rant's
it was
boy.
still long.
Hey, Rants, why don't you call 911? Operator will pick up. Hey, operator, what's your emergency? I'd like to report a theft. Who stole something? Mark Leiter Jr. How much did he take?
$1 million.
$3 million.
$3 million.
Do you have any proof? Oh, yes.
Nice.
Phillies,
It's
May
public.
5th, 7-point-something ERA. I got all sorts of. Call the cops. Call the cops on Mark Leiter Jr.
I might have, dude. Dude. This is a worse contract than Billy Butler. I don't care what anybody says.
Billy Butler.
I'd rather give Billy Butler $10 million than watch another.
We did give. Oh yeah, that's true.
No, that's what I'm
watch
saying.
Mark Leiter for $3 million.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. I'm done with this guy. He's
gonna. Yeah. Well, here's the good news. You won't see him for the rest. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know what old Cots does from here on out, dude.
Dude, we said when it was 1-0, I said if they were serious about winning this game, they wouldn't play him, and guess what they did? And then
they put in later.
And then they put in Ferguson.
Let's see what did that inning? How'd that inning just go berserk on him? I thought he was gonna get out of it for a second. Let me replay that inning for you guys here, man. I know you guys are interested.
I'm very. If we're talking about Leiter, I'm always interested in Leiter.
I want to know what happened that inning because I was kind of like.
Oh, it started with a leadoff double. I can tell you that.
But he almost got out of the inning, I believe. Hang on a second. Hang on, I could be wrong. I'm not.
Like when everybody almost does something, you can almost do this. Like the A's almost won. The A's almost did this.
Turner double to left, struck out Schwarber. Wild pitch. I like the Harper walk. And then Garcia sack flies, so he allows one. I'm all right. And then this is where it went nuts. Marsh single, but still nothing. And then the big hit was JT's double, and then Stott's homer.
It's that you knew that he was going to give up at least one. You knew he wasn't going to go in there and have like a clean ending where he doesn't give up anything. It's that's the frustrating part, and I know everybody feels the same way.
Yeah.
Is that a bad take? Maybe. Probably not.
I don't know. It's just hey, you were absolutely 1,000% right today. So it's not a bad take.
Like, man, I don't care who. Like, dude, we had everybody available, and that's what they did.
But my whole thing is, I just think I guess, yeah. I mean,
honestly, I don't care what the numbers say. I'm going old school on this. I'm going off vibes and willpower, and the vibes were not lighter there.
Harris?
Bruni, how many times have you watched sports over the years, especially when it comes to baseball, and like you just get the vibe that something's going to happen and it goes that way, good or bad?
Yeah, I mean, I was.
That's how it feels whenever I see. That's how I feel whenever I see lighter coming.
So this is kind of like how I felt. This is kind of how I felt when JT Ginn was pitching the other night, and they had the only guy they had up. This is when what's his name when Brees Hoskins killed us, hit the big double, and they left Ginn in. I wasn't mad that they left Ginn in, but I was upset that like the only guy that was in the bullpen was Harris to face the righty with the bases loaded, and Harris isn't really a guy that's going to necessarily throw strikes. So I was like, and in this situation, I felt the same. It was like the two guys they had was Leiter and Ferguson up in the pen. Yeah. And that's what I was upset about. You know, it was like, okay, but who would I rather have, Leiter or Ferguson? I'd rather have Leiter. So my whole thing was like,
I mean, I'd rather have.
You'd rather have Ferguson who's been getting rocked. I mean, both is just.
I mean, they both.
I just don't know why Ferguson was up in that situation.
I don't either. I don't get it. I don't know why he's here. He should go back to Vegas or. I don't know.
That's my only thing. Like, why is so? Like, they went with Leiter, and I'm like, if I'm given a choice between Leiter and Ferguson, like, all right, now, like, so Leiter's almost looked at as a lefty, but why isn't like Kunel up in the bullpen as well?
Yes,
you know, somebody else.
JK-47 would have been perfect for that spot. If you didn't want Harris, I would have put JK-47. He's been in similar situations, kept the game close, and it's been successful.
I don't understand why Anderson isn't up here either, man. That is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, that's
I'd rather have Anderson in there. So why isn't he being called up?
I agree, floppy disk.
I mean, flea market floppy disk.
You know who probably used a floppy disk? Mark Leiter Jr.
You think so?
He's 35. Of course he did. He was sitting there on Windows XP, Windows 95.
Windows 98.
Yeah, he was. Like, you know, like that's exactly what he had.
Floppy disk, that was funny, man. That's the whole thing. Like that's the whole thing with their bullpen is like with the two options they have to bring someone in. I feel like they make the right option, but they're just two shitty options.
Yeah.
Why is it? I agree. I don't understand why. Okay, so if you're gonna, why is it Kunel up in that situation? Why is Ferguson up in that situation? That's what I don't get. It's a 1-0 ball game.
I don't know either. It's horrible. Again, everybody was available, and they chose those two bums.
That's the one I don't get. Now, if you're going to ask me who I'd rather have, Ferguson or Leiter, I'm sorry, Rants, I'd rather go Leiter.
I know what my answer is. I just don't want to say it. I don't want to give.
I was like, how the hell is Ferguson up in the bullpen right now in a 1-0?
I couldn't believe it. When they panned to the bullpen, I saw 44 standing. I was stunned. I was like, this is a joke. This is a cruel joke that they're playing on us. And that's
It's
what
like
it
when
was.
they brought Brady Basso in the other night too in a high leverage situation. I'm like, what's he doing, dude? That's what I don't get. That's what I don't understand.
No,
Like,
it was horrible.
That's what I didn't get. So, yes, I agree with you on the lighter thing, but if it's between Lighter and Ferguson,
Okay, I would rather have lighter because of
whoa.
Okay, it's like picking between piss and shit. Like it doesn't matter. Like they're both bad. But if I had to pick one, I'd pick lighter. But I'm still mad at lighter because, dude, I literally had a freaking front row view of him blowing the game in Yankee Stadium. So like I'm still extra salty about that.
That's right, you did, huh? That was
bomb. So like another.
He's given up a few big innings, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has, Booney. He's horrid. I get he's had good outings. Yes, he has had good outings.
Lighter. I just don't know who else you go. In this situation, I agree with you. I don't understand why those other guys weren't up. He went Barlow before Lighter.
Yeah, and I like that. I like Scott Barlow. And guess what? He was fine.
Why did he go Barlow for a second inning? Barlow didn't throw that many pitches.
Yeah, how many pitches did Barlow throw? Because that would just be another reason to be mad about what the hell they did tonight.
I'm not telling you.
I know it wasn't long.
I'm not telling you how many pitches.
I can look it up. Trust me.
All right, Mike, you guess. How many pitches did Scott Barlow throw? Guess. Don't look it up. Guess.
Well, let's see. I think he had like 6. He had like 2 outs on like 6 pitches. I'll say like
how many?
9 or 10.
8.
8. 8 pitches, and they took him out for who?
Yeah, I knew
for who, Booney?
I remember it was something really small.
For who? A right hand. I can't believe it. It gets worse and worse the more like you really dive into the intricacies of this horrible thing we call a baseball game.
Wait, was it Lighter, Barlow, and then Ferguson?
DFA, Lighter, and Ferguson bring up Jump and Morris. Well, see, their whole thing is they won't DFA Lighter because they're paying them.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I'm just telling you how the A's work. Don't you?
I know.
I don't need to tell you.
It's the hater, bro. Like,
I don't need to tell you.
That was horrid. There's so many things you can point at towards this game. And like them not even like, yeah, their at bats sucked against Sanchez, but like, okay. I wish they would have put up more of a fight. But like that's like that's like 5 on like I don't even know did I even crack the top 5 of just horrific things we can talk about tonight?
It was such a I don't know how you feel about it. It's just one of those games that was just empty.
Yeah, it's soulless.
There you go. It was soulless. That was deep, Rants.
Like Wake Me Up Inside by Evanescence.
Yeah, it was a soulless, just boring.
On the contrary.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Yeah. We got Zach Wheeler on the bump tomorrow. Yay.
Yeah, I predicted them to take 2 out of 3, but that's not happening now. They're gonna lose tomorrow.
I didn't see us beating Sanchez, but I didn't see us being in it as close as we. I did think we had a chance to steal. For a second there, when we got first and second in the 6th, I go, dude, we got a shot at stealing this puppy.
And then who came up to bat? Who came up? But then who came up to bat after that?
It was what happened in that inning? No, yeah, it was Soderstrom, Cade, Wins,
yeah,
Cade. No, Wins grounded out, but still like second and third. Hernandez, that's the one you're talking about, and they went with the old lefty. Yeah, they stuck with. I'd rather go Cortez. See, we have second and third, right? Second and third, 2 outs. Hernandez, that's what I don't get. I'd rather go Cortez. I don't care if it's a lefty.
Cortez better be in that lineup tomorrow.
Flea, great shows covering Lansing and Stockton lately, Boney. Appreciate it, Flea. Enjoy it, boys. This will be the last time we'll see the A's in first place and over 500. Hey, you should have been part of this watch party. You would have fit in perfectly at that vibes.
Yeah, dude. Come by next Tuesday. I'm sure we'll have something to talk about when they're 3 under.
That's the only thing. Hernay's second and third. Okay, so let's play this out here. Let's say they go, or even anybody, right?
Yeah, dude.
McNeil, even that. I don't care if it's lefty.
Oh yeah,
Hernay's
Jeff
is a
McNeil,
good hitter.
Forgot he was in A now too. Is he hurt?
So you got Hernay's Harris.
Jeff McNeil.
No, he just didn't play. And he's actually been hitting the ball.
He's on the bench?
Yeah, and he's
on the bench.
Two
best hitters on the bench. That's what I don't get. So you have Hernay's Harris. So with first base open, pinch hit either one of McNeil or Cortez. I don't care if it's lefty. They're still a lot better than Hernay's is. And then first base open, let's say they pitch around whoever, then you got the other guy coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm actually more upset with that. But see, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. Even if we take the lead, let's say 2-1, guess who's coming in on the 8th or the 7th?
Him.
Put Gill off at third and bring up Bolte and send down Butler. I don't mind that. So that's the whole thing. I don't like what they're doing with the lineup, the lefty, and I don't like how Cortez is kind of getting the hose either.
Yeah, that's by far like the most criminal thing that they've been doing. As far
they've
as
been doing that to Cortez forever. It took him forever to get called up last year. The guy was tearing it up.
No, it's like I don't know what's the guy have an agenda against him or something.
You know what it is? They want all the guys with the number by their name. The people that are I don't know about that because Hernay's ain't that guy.
I mean, I know you guys have talked about it on like previous shows. I know you and Sam had that big debate about it, but I agree with the take that you get way more leverage based on where your ranking is in like a farm system for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But even if you were to look at the I mean, Hernay's was never a ranked prospect. He just likes Hernay's. He always has. Harris was never. Well, Harris is your boy wins. I don't know. Colby always has been. But Colby had a big hit that inning, too. And he had a home run the other day.
No, I'm fine. Like, Colby playing is whatever. But, like, I still want to see Cortez more.
Get Cortez in there sooner, right?
Yes. There was plenty of opportunities for him to put in there. And you have the versatility with, like, all these young guys that can play multiple positions to move them around.
Yeah,
the fact that we just sat on our hands during that, especially when we had the one chance to potentially steal this big game from the Phillies, and you just didn't do anything.
Yeah, I am with you there.
Like you just go to the bottom of that line, that horrific bottom of the lineup, and like you knew how it was going to unravel. Especially, it's ridiculous, like how poorly managed this game was.
I agree. The Yankees are beating Texas.
That's good.
That's a good news, right? And our division's so bad. We might look at the end as like, hey, we're 74-88, 3 games up.
Dude, in the NL East, outside of the Braves.
The Braves are good, man.
Yeah, dude, the whole AL stinks. We should be in. Assuming it continues somewhat like this for the rest of the year.
Astros are winning. They're beating the Dodgers. How are they doing that? White Sox, Angels, Mariners, Braves. They beat the Braves last night.
Yeah, dude. The Braves blew a 4-0 lead.
Did they?
Of course.
Yeah.
The Marlins are in second place in the East with a 16-19 record.
Yeah, the Mariners are 17-19 in second.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want us to get like 4 games up. Like every time the A's have a chance to like really get ahead, they just don't. And it's frustrating. I mean, that's what they're going to be. That's what we said they were going to be heading into the year. So I can't be too shocked. Like they're the young team. Like we've all said in our own way, like they're going to lose games, like bad games, like there's growing pains. But it still can be frustrating sitting through it. But I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Yeah, it was frustrating. Yeah. It was frustrating. Tonight was frustrating. I get it. Yeah, I thought we were going to steal it there for a second.
I didn't think so at that point. When I saw who was going to be at the plate when they had the guys on second and third, I knew we were cooked.
That's what I was. I was more upset with that than your boy coming in.
That's crazy. I don't know. Both of them were bad. Actually, no. I'm more upset about #him coming in.
Hey, fair enough. Hey, they're 1A, 1B. You might have it like 1 and 20.
I got like 1 then.
I hear you, man. Hey, this is the post game right here.
Oh yeah, for sure. The improv. Thank you for anybody who came for post game just to hear us ramble about garbage.
Oh God. Oh, Katse. They don't even Katse. Hang on.
I turned it off. I don't know what he's saying.
Katse said lighter only made one mistake.
That was.
Hey man, I swear those reporters throw Katse like, I think they're pre-questioned. They have to be, because it is soft toss after soft toss after soft toss question.
Really? I never really like sit there and like listen to his
interviews.
It
is so bad, man. They could have got blown out, and they're talking about, how impressive the at bat Colby had was.
No, give me a break.
That's what they'll do. I'm not kidding.
That's some soft garbage. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Hold these people accountable. Come on.
Yeah. That's what they do, dude. But gentlemen, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys want to stick around and party. Oh, hang on. How do you feel about Jonah Heim trade? Love it.
I'm glad, dude. That means no more Austin wins.
Mike, how do you feel about it, buddy? How do you feel about it?
Great trade. Well, after seeing Austin wins for the first time tonight.
Yeah, see, dude, he's already
his 0.6 average or 0.06 average.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an average that low.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen an average that low. Sevy. They're talking to Sevy.
He deserves
5 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, 2 walks. Sevy was good.
Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest outing, but he didn't do the damage, and that's all you can ask for. I'll give him the credit.
He fought. He was Sevy. Threw 102 pitches, 5 innings, only 1 run.
Kept him in the game.
Yeah.
He gets a loss for that, even though it was a good outing. Poor guy.
Yeah, he got a loss. Billy. Hey, here's your boy right here, Rants. Billy wants to fire Katse every day. Billy, the boneheads on A's Cast had Severina on the Toyota change of the game. I say it's when Katse put in lighter.
You're right. You're right, dude. Billy, you're all right. You're a smart man. That's when everything changed. They put in Mark Leiter Jr. and he let the game get away. That's what happened, and just what every A's fan thought would happen, and it was not surprising. Leadoff double, more hits, walks, tank, and it happened. It just unraveled, and then the game was over from there because we weren't serious at all.
Yeah, you're probably right. I probably agree with you now. Well, I still rather have Leiter than Ferguson.
I mean, Ferguson's only outing this year was horrific, so I guess same, because at least we saw Leiter do something.
He was bad in Vegas. It wasn't like he was doing good in Vegas. He was getting shelled in Vegas.
I might throw up after I say this, but I think I'd rather have Leiter too. Not by much, but
wow.
I mean, I can't believe I said that. That's disgusting. But I mean, yes, he has had a couple outings. Everyone's has good and bad outings, but I feel like his bad outings are far more frequent than everybody else in the bullpen. That's my stance. That's my stance. To go back to what we were talking about with the Harris and everything, Mark Leiter Jr. has been more susceptible to having bad outings than everybody else in this bullpen.
Well, yes, that's for sure.
So
no question about that.
So why would I want him in over anybody else?
Yeah, I wish, and they have, for some reason, they have a weird habit of doing this as of late, is having your 2 worst choices warming up.
Yeah. It was abysmal. I couldn't believe that they had like we saw Leiter there, and then they show Ferguson in the bullpen. I couldn't believe it. I could because it's like a sick joke, but
Or even trot out Barlow for a second inning.
yeah, 8 pitch. Yeah,
Sorry,
I didn't realize-
I'm gonna head out, boys. Appreciate
right,
having me on.
Mike. Yeah, thanks for coming on,
Nice
Mike. It was a lot of fun.
See what? Yeah, I don't get the 8. I didn't realize it was just 8 pitches. So you were right.
Yeah, it was just horribly mismanaged. Like, they can't possibly do worse tomorrow. But
you know what they have a bad habit of doing, the A's?
What?
It's always consistently. And I remember they always did this with Ross Stripling a few years back. And if you're paying the guy and he's under contract, it's like they got the first option.
Yeah.
That's what they always do, the A's. And it seems like they're doing the same thing with Leiter. He's the only guy that is getting paid above the $3.5 million. Not a whole lot, but
Didn't they do the same thing with the other boy they got from the Dodgers a couple years ago, Adam Kolarek? Well, they sent him down or
Kolarek or Alex Wood. Well, Wood was never.
Well,
Wood was supposed to be our ace. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be Ace and Stripley one. It was actually that staff was Wood, Stripley, Blackburn. I liked
Paulie V.
JP Sears and Joe Boyle.
Dude, I remember the Joy Boyle hype. What a time.
Oh my God, Joe Boyle hype, man. Hey, Joe Boyle would pitch like in 2 innings, and you think this guy's like a future Cy Young.
Yeah,
And,
dude, he showed flashes.
Why I don't. This is another one I don't get.
It makes no sense.
The
Billy.
choices they have made and have not made in from AAA to the bigs is beyond me. And I get it that Nick Anderson's not on the 40 man, but there's plenty on that 40 man at DFA.
Yes. Who do you think?
It's not
should
like
go
it's
first?
tough choices. I mean, go ahead and freaking, Estes wins, whoever. There's a lot of guys.
I forgot Estes was on the 40 man, bro. Oh my gosh.
He finally had a good outing last start.
I mean, I can think of guys to DFA. So,
it's just.
do you think Wins is definitely going to get DFA'd, right? They're not going to keep him.
They're not going to carry 3 catchers, especially with Wins being no chance.
They used to love doing that. Remember, they used to do that with like Morris, with Norris, all those guys. Moss.
Yeah. Who's that one dude?
Do you remember they had a 3 catcher? Weren't the A's the first team to have like a 3 catcher lineup with like 3 catchers starting at once? Or am I?
I'm sure they did. I don't remember exactly.
They did that like at some point within the last decade. I forget which year it was.
Let's see. Let me see who's on their 40 man. I want to see this 40 man, and let's. You could pick whoever you want on this 40 man.
Wins
to DFA. I'm trying to figure out. I agree. I don't know why Anderson's not up. Okay, so I don't even get the Elvis Alvarado send down. Like I'm okay. Okay, fine. He gets sent down, but then you bring up Brady Basso. No, you bring up Mason Barnett for a day for 1 outing, then send him down, then bring up Brady Basso. Okay, so here's who you got in the 40 man that's in the minors. Alvarado, I would keep. Henry Baez, I would keep.
Yes, Baez is good.
Yeah, he's good. Barnett, I would keep. Basso later. Estes later. Hogland's on the 60-day IL, so he's not off it. Michael Kelly's been pitching better as of late. Luis Morales, you got to keep. Braden Net, you got to keep. Eduardo Nunez, you got to keep. Chen Zhuan Wang. I mean, I guess you just got to keep him because you protected him over freaking Susak. Wins, or do we have 40 right now? I don't think they need to DFA anybody.
They should anyway.
Yeah, we don't need to. 1,
That's
2,
a
3,
shame.
4, 5, 8, 10, 13, 14, 17, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40 with Heim. So Heim was available, was active tonight, I believe.
Yeah, he was. I would have rather seen him than.
So we have 40. So there is no goodbye wins.
No.
I'm just saying they're not going to DFA him.
They should.
I think you're right.
We don't like.
I agree with you, 1,000%.
Yeah.
I think they should DFA. I mean, there's.
Dude, like this, we can bring up some. Like, we don't need a third catcher, especially when it's somebody like Austin Wins. He doesn't
yeah.
Bring up Voltaire. Bring up another pitch. No, bring up another pitcher.
I want Anderson. I don't understand why Nick Anderson's not up. He looks good too. The guy was pitching a high leverage in the postseason just 4 years ago.
No, yeah. Bring up DFA Wins and bring up Anderson. I don't care, dude. I'm tired of watching him. I've had enough. That was horrific. That was horrific. That was like a nightmare.
I mean, I thought I'd crash out. You got me good tonight.
It's just, I mean, my name isn't Athletics Rants for nothing. Like,
no, you're good. You got it. I mean, listen, I've had my freaking share. Heim, yeah. There's plenty to. Oh, you know what it is?
What?
Langoliers is inactive right now.
Damn.
That's why.
Is he? When is he? Do you know when he's supposed to come back? I
think towards I would say it's gonna be this weekend.
So they're gonna make him fly to Baltimore. Dude, honestly, I would just let him stay home. Just let him miss the road trip. Come back for the Cardinal series.
Do you want to see Wins?
Actually, no.
Spence or Twins?
Noah Spence. Oh God.
Mitch Spence.
Oh, Mitch Spence. Why am I thinking of Noah Spence? I'm mixing up everybody's names. I don't know. I'm crashing out.
Yeah, JK47 would have been nice.
Everybody would have been nice. Everybody was available.
Everybody was available. Yep.
Barlow only 8 pitches, but nope. We have to watch him. Who decides?
Kotze said he only made one mistake.
Picking up a baseball when he was 3, yeah.
That's Al Leiter Jr. Al Leiter's nephew, man.
Well, why didn't he get the genes? Not everybody has great. I mean, what happened? What happened to Jerry Rice Jr.? What happened to Michael Jordan's son? They never.
Friday for Langoliers. It sounds like that's what I thought this weekend.
So he'll be in Baltimore. Cool.
Are you going to go to those games?
I'm going on Saturday.
To Camden?
Yes, sir. It's going to be fun.
Is that a sick ballpark?
Yeah, it's nice. It's definitely one of the best ballparks in the league. I would say, at least. Yeah, it's up there with like PNC. I would say.
Wow.
It's like a really cozy environment for sure. Way better than Nats Park. Yeah.
Is Nats Park nice?
It's just like bland. Like if I were to rank all the ballparks in baseball, I'd legit put Nats Ballpark at like 15. There's nothing.
You been to them all?
I've been to 15 out of the 30 current ballparks. It was 16 before, like obviously the A's left. So, but of the 15 current ballparks, of the 30, I've been to 15 of them. Yeah.
How many have I been to? I've been to. I'll tell you right now. Because I know you're super interested.
I'm actually very interested.
Yeah, I've been to. Here's one. Game 6 World Series 2014 Giants and KC. I went to that game.
Oh, that's great. That must have cost so much to go to that, huh?
Not that much.
Really?
Not that much. It was like I sat right behind the dish. Ticket was like a G.
Damn, were you next to Marlins, man?
He was close. But that's not bad compared to what it was in San Francisco is what I mean. Okay, let's see what I've been to. I've been to Old Yankee Stadium.
My dad took me there when I was like 3 or 4.
Been to Shea, Old Shea, right?
Yeah, I never got to go there.
Haven't been to Baltimore, haven't been to Red Sox.
Fenway's nice.
Been to KC.
Dude, Kaufman is awesome, dude.
It is awesome. It's out there though. It's almost set up like Oakland was, right? Where you had, because it has Arrowhead and Kaufman all in the same, like just right across from each other.
Dude, it's a shame that the Chiefs are moving because like it's like a nice setup they have over there.
Yeah, all those like old setups are pretty cool or gone.
Like Philly, I've been to Philly. Their setup is cool. Literally all their stadiums are like within like the same area.
Anaheim was cool. I liked Angel Stadium.
I like Angel Stadium more than Dodger Stadium.
Okay, I've been to Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
I've been to Wrigley.
I haven't been to Wrigley yet. I want to go though.
I've been to Petco.
Petco's nice.
Diamondbacks, Giants. So not that many, man. Does Old Yankee doesn't count? Old Yankee Stadium doesn't count, huh? So for current, stadiums, geez, I feel one. A's don't count anymore. Well, does Sutter Health counts though? Does it?
Wait, actually, let me grab. I have a thing on a wall that tracks my stuff. Let me take it down real quick.
1, 2.
Dude, this is all the ballparks I've been to.
No way.
Yeah, it's sick. My family got this for me as a gift one time. It's cool. It's like tracking all the ballparks. Obviously, it's like out of date now because it still has like Oakland on there. But yeah, I've been to.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Fenway, Citi Field, Yankee Stadium, Citizens Bank, Nats Park, Camden, PNC. Progressive Field was actually pretty nice.
What's Progressive? Where the
Guardians.
Yeah,
I went in 2014. I saw there was obviously they were the Indians at the time and they played the Mariners. It was pretty sick.
That's pretty sick.
And then Kauffman and Busch Stadium is dope.
Are they? Yeah, so current stadiums, does Sutter Health count?
Yeah, it counts. There.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shea doesn't count. Nope. 6, 7.
Dang, Booney, we gotta get you to some ballparks.
Yeah, no shit, huh? You know what's so funny? Freaking, I was on a work trip in '99, and this is I was in New York for 2 weeks. It was one of those startup company deals, though. So, like no one worked, dude. No one did anything, dude. And I went to 4 games, 2 Mets, 2 Yankees, and I bet each one of them. And this is the year it was the Subway Series. That's how bad of luck I have. Bet all 4 games, lose every single one of them. And this is when they both made the World Series. Yeah.
Oh, 2000. That's cool.
Yeah. That was crazy, dude. Absolutely. Yeah. Those startup companies back in the day they did nothing.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Surely so many of them are still like in business right now.
Oh yeah, they just no, not many of them. But shoot. Well, what time tomorrow do the A's go? Tomorrow at
same time, 3:40 Pacific, 6:40 Eastern. I don't feel good about it, to be honest, but it's baseball, so you never know. We didn't feel good about Sunday, and they won, so we'll see.
Jeffrey Springs for Zach Wheeler, 3:40. Well, whatever. It is what it is, man. Well, hey, thanks for taking the freaking rants for me today. I feel like I can't even rant because you were just so good at it today.
I appreciate it, Booney. It was definitely a blast as always. Thanks for manning the background stuff.
Oh, it was perfect. It was kind of after a while, I was just like, dude, I can't anymore.
I give up. I don't blame you. Take the scoreboard down.
It was such a bad game. It was such a bad game.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that it was 1-0 for most of it.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Dang.
Look at the positive side.
Yeah, we got to hang out with everybody. Thank you for anybody.
And also the positive side is that Leiter threw a ton of pitches, so he's unavailable for the next couple of days.
That's true.
Hey, you know what? You'll probably see him on Saturday.
I just hit me, dude. No. Dude,
Hey, they're gonna go with the reverse. Hey, Gunnar Henderson coming up to the bat, 2 outs, runners on base, reverse split. Here comes Mark Leiter Jr. in the 8th, up 4-2.
Bruni, if on Saturday, if like when you're watching the game, if I'm sitting there and I see Mark Leiter Jr. come in, I just know you're going to be sitting there laughing at me so much. And there's nothing I can do about
I'm
it.
telling you. Hey, and then he's going to give up the 3-run bomb. Kotze after the game, well, it's a reverse split. His whole career he's been really good against lefties, and Gunnar Henderson just hits a bomb.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
No, it's going to happen. Dude, it's lining up and I'm going to see him on Saturday. Dude, this guy, I can't get away from him. I'm going to see him. I'm going to see Ferguson. I'm going to see. I should not see wins. I won't see wins. That's good at least.
I don't even know how Ferguson's still up. It's kind of nutty.
Maybe he won't be there.
Yeah. All right, brother.
All right. Thanks for everything, Booney. It was a lot of fun.
You want to hang out and still party with everybody?
Is everybody? How many people are still here?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks to everybody for coming by for Rants Watch Party next Tuesday or Wednesday. You're going to the Cardinals game, right? Aren't you going to one of the Cardinals games?
I was supposed to. I'm not going to go anymore.
I got you.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to one of them. I can't go anymore.
I got you. So yeah,
it's a 2-hour drive for me.
Yeah, forget that's not worth it.
You know what I mean? And I want to put down a couple.
Exactly.
So like I was planning on it, but then the person who's supposed to drive doesn't go, and I'm like too old to be grinding as somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, next Tuesday, if you're still here, another Rants Watch Party. It's going to be fun, and we're going to win a game. We'll beat the St. Louis Cardinals.
We're not counting today on the Rants record.
No, that's all on him and the manager.
I'll see you, Reds. Take care. Good
all
work,
right,
man.
All right, thanks you too, Benny. See ya.